Crazy. Hey, submit to the High Council, ladies and gentlemen. This is a High Council special. We've got a High Council special tonight that we want to share with you. Let me pull up the stream real quick and see how we're doing. Well, we got some people here watching. Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers, my brothers are here with me to, we're going to kick the holiday season off right here in September, right in mid-September. Jeff Hicks of World Class Bullshitters, are you feeling merry?
Yeah, and bright.
Okay, all right. We're going to see what we can do to suppress that.
Thank God.
Jeremy over at Geeks and Gamers, how are you doing? Are you ready to do a little ho-ho-ho?
I'm ready to pop my cherry on the holiday special, seeing as I've never finished it. So
okay, now this is serious. Now Jeremy might be the only person, the only Star Wars fan who hasn't actually seen the Star Wars holiday special all the way through. Most people have. I think most Star Wars fans have seen it all the way through.
Yeah, I attempted to watch it, but I couldn't do it. I was like, this is bad. This is bad.
It is really rough, dude. I do not blame you. Nobody is going to blame you for this. Everyone, Star Wars: The Holiday Special. Now, in the 1970s, before most of you were born, okay, and I was a wee lad, I saw this when it came out. I'm old enough to say I watched this when it aired, and I went to bed in my footy pajamas, confused, upset, and possibly I wet the bed that night. Okay, maybe ask my mom. All right, now this was a very troubling thing because it is the most nonsensical piece of garbage in the 1970s. Everyone had a variety show. Everyone had a variety show. If you had a hit song, if you were a one-hit wonder, they put you on there on a variety show, and then they would have like half of the cast of Happy Days. Or the Andy Griffith show up as guest stars. Everybody was being guest stars on variety shows. So with that same sort of spirit and attitude, Lucasfilm, George Lucas apparently had a lot to do with this, decided that it would be a good idea, not a terrible idea, to do something called the Star Wars Holiday Special. So this aired, I think it was November of 1978. So it would have been 15 years after John F. Kennedy died. If he had lived, he certainly would have died if he had watched this. This is a big deal, everyone. A very, very big deal. I'm very excited to share it with you, to watch it with you tonight. I watch it twice every holiday season. That's how sick I am. And I think you will... I don't know, you'll come away with your own impression of it. You'll have to let us know how you feel. And if you are feeling sick, if you do feel like throwing up, feel free to just walk away from this screen for a little while and vomit and then come back. The video link is in the descriptions. That is the version of the video that we'll be watching tonight. It does have the original 1970s vintage commercials still intact. That is important. You want to go for the whole experience, okay? Let's see. Llama Gigante goes, this was not shown 3 years straight. No, it was shown once. This was only shown once, and then it was buried. Lucasfilm is deeply, deeply embarrassed about this. Imagine being embarrassed about this, but not Rian Johnson. That is the state.
He wasn't around back then making movies.
But I mean, they should have more shame about Rian Johnson than they do about this, and they let Rian Johnson show his face everywhere he goes. They won't put this out on Blu-ray.
Well, have you heard the story about Carrie Fisher in this?
No, tell me.
So George Lucas needed her for something like an interview or a documentary or something, and she agreed on the proviso that he would give her a copy of this so she could screen it at her house each Christmas.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow, that is depressing. Peter Mayhers for $5. Apologies, Ethan, but there's a much higher quality version on YouTube. 1,000 pardons. Peter, there is, but it doesn't have the commercials. And I went for the commercials. I think that's more important. It's okay that this is going to be a miserable experience in terms of visual quality in all ways. So, but I think the commercials are important. Even South Park made fun of the commercials with their Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh. Whatever that was, they actually satirized the commercials that are attached to the Star Wars Holiday Special. So I think we should do it. Jedi Knight, friend of Captain Solo, $2. What about the VR porn attack on the Wookiees? Get ready. You're going to see that. Brandon Moist, greetings, High Council. May the pie, Moist, Muff, and multiple Jeremys be with you. And also with you. Okay, so everybody should have the version. I'm waiting until everybody's kind of here. We got about 452 people watching now. So get that Star Wars Holiday Special complete 1978 YouTube video up. I'm going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm at 0, 0, 0 right now. I'm going to press play. So everybody try to, follow along, and people in the chat with wrenches, please do randomly insert the time code for new people as they come in. Once again, for newbies, the link to the movie that we are watching is in the description. There's a link to it. So take a moment to pull that up on a different, screen, different iPad, different something, and prepare for the Star Wars Holiday Special. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah.
I know what's coming, dude. Believe me.
Yeah, me too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so
4.5. The Star Wars Holiday Special.
And it is, by the way, this is canon at this point. Honestly, I have to say, after The Last Jedi and after The Force Awakens, sorry, Jeremy, I'm not crazy about The Force Awakens still. I still feel now that this has taken its rightful place as the 5th best entry in the Star Wars canon now. It is. It actually has the original cast in it. And, this was at a time in the 1970s and early 80s. All of the original Star Wars cast was appearing on the Muppets. I mean, they were doing cool stuff. So it's like, I wish somebody would collect all that, like Star Wars bits and pieces, and get to it. So get ready. Here we go. It's going to be loud. Just sudden. Everything is, boom. There we go. Just look at this. This is actual clipped footage.
That's it. I'm turning back.
This is before Harrison Ford had any pull in Hollywood.
He had to do it. Harrison Ford is the one that I feel the sorriest for about this whole thing. I mean, but he still did a good job,
Poor Mark Hamill has to go through all the damn, because he had just had an accident, so he's got makeup caked on his face to hide the scarring and the bruising and stuff.
He straight up looks like a woman in this.
This looks like one of those badly acted little videos it plays before a ride at a theme park,
Yes. And now the doors are going to open if you'll just step forward and take a seat in the vehicle.
That's exactly what it feels like.
That's what it is.
Why wouldn't they just use the actual film footage right here instead of this really crappy TV cut?
Because listen, it's
The Star Wars Holiday Special.
yes, that's the way everything sounded in the 70s. Look at him. Oh my goodness, he looks like a girl.
Jedi in the future.
He's like, "Hi, I'm doing it, okay?"
Carrie Fisher as Princess
I've had a little bit something.
Uninterested and drunk.
C-3PO's a total hoa. He would do anything. He'd be absolutely anything. Chewbacca too, Peter Mayhew.
Had Carrie Fisher not died, I would have loved to have written a book just about the holiday special. Just about how they approached you, what it was like to film it. That's all the book would be about.
Nobody would answer it. Nobody would participate.
Mark Hamill would.
Maybe he would now. There's Mala, by the way. This pisses me off. Mala, I thought she was going to be in Solo, and she wasn't.
Yeah, I thought she was in the trailer.
Yeah, that ruined the whole movie for me.
I have a more respect for Itchy at this point because of Itchy Baka, that's always doing stuff on Twitter and running that Disney Star Wars is dumb site. So.
Yeah, I like that. He took over that name and he made it work. Itchy Baka. I look at here's the galaxy of 1970 stars, that are in this that don't belong in this. I mean Harvey Cortez,
Stir, whip, stir, whip, 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 stir.
Double roll.
There's Boba.
Now this is the first appearance of Boba Fett. I want you to understand that in the chat. This is where he first appeared, not Empire.
Well, didn't he appear at the? There was a festival. There's like a parade. There's video of him and Darth Vader. It's some weird small community thing. I think that predated this by a few months.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Let me look that up to be sure, because there's definitely footage of it. It's a bunch of weird behind the scenes stuff.
By the way,
I'm already cringing.
Yeah, this is unbearable. This is insufferable. The amount of cocaine that these people who were responsible for this movie were probably ingesting at the time that this was made. The first 40 minutes of this movie are just the most hideous Wookiees snarling at each other.
All right, here we go. Boba Fett's first appearance was on September 24th, 1978. He marched alongside Darth Vader at the San Almacino County Fair Parade. There's footage of it. That's the only reason I knew there was like a weird video of them at like a small parade. Like downtown.
I'd like to see that. Yeah.
I'll send you the link. It's on StarWars.com.
Yeah, my whole life, Ethan. It's all your fault, by the way. This might be your greatest accomplishment if you actually succeed. But my whole life, I have never had a sip of alcohol. That might end tonight. Might end tonight.
Now would be a good time.
Now it doesn't get any better.
Look at this guy whittling an X-wing. How the hell does this ape know how to whittle an X-wing? How does it know? How does it have a frame of reference for X-wing? I mean, I guess it does because it's related to Chewbacca, but
it's all on New Hope.
Brandon Moyes, thanks for $2. Already more profitable than The Last Jedi. Anubis Network, you guys kept me sane since Last Jedi and alcohol. That's good. That's good.
Go Jirify. Timestamp is 5:15, 5:16, 5:17.
That's good. Thank you. Look at his mom. No, this would have made the movie so much better if she was in Solo and then she was holding young Lumpy in her arms. I probably would have given it an extra star just for that, just to connect. Like that would have been like, hey, I'm connecting to the holiday special. Big fans will get that. That they chickened out makes me sick. Honestly, it makes me want to throw up because I was expecting it. Look at this. Don't do it. I know they're annoying, but don't jump. It could be over real quick there.
I think it's played by a small woman.
You think that Lumpy is a small woman in there?
No, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm friends with somebody that knows her. I think my friend Veronica knows this woman. Let me check, make sure I'm not crazy.
Do it.
I would love to know Lumpy, the small woman who played Lumpy. I would. Look at it. This is crazy. By the way,
that's what Ivan got in trouble for at Disney World a few weeks ago. He was running the rails, and Disney security got onto him. So
really?
I think they knew about his re-edit. That's really what it came down to.
Dude, so. I'm telling you, they're gonna cause trouble for us whenever we go to Disney. This is insane. Look at this, comforting. Where is Chewbacca? Can you imagine? It's 1978 and you're a kid and you're watching this. I mean,
yeah, you've seen Star Wars 25 times. You have a couple of the Kenner action figures. You're ready to go. And then this is what you get.
Why does this opening drag out so long?
It's only just begun. And then Art Carney's in it. So it's going to get even worse. People in the chat are letting me know Cyberfrog is down. Yeah, I took Cyberfrog down. Sorry. $90,000 is good.
Folks, sorry. You can always check out Stealing Solo. That's still available for 36 more days.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I got so busy I realized I didn't purchase my Stealing Solo, so I got the JJ's mystery box. I'm very excited about that. So everybody needs to jump on that.
Dude, thank you. I really appreciate it. Somebody bought 5 copies from me.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, I backed you 5 times. I'm like, wow, dude, you are insane. I love it.
Yeah. That's going to be a great book. I don't know if I backed it yet, but I will back it. I'll do it. Alex Jones wants to know why. Why?
Alex Jones Jr. Holy crap, he's angry.
Look at the Oh Ew. God, it
sounds ugly.
I like that Mala's wearing lipstick. She kind of has lipstick on her fur. She's pretty though.
So the lady that plays Lumpy is named Patty Maloney. She was also in the Addams Family movie as Cousin It.
Oh, is that right?
Which isn't a far stretch from this character.
This right here. This is pretty gay, I have to say. So get ready. This is the pride portion of the show.
Oh my god, this is so fucking bad.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's only just begun. It's only just begun.
This is like the opening credits to a James Bond movie starring Roger Moore.
What is going on, dude? What is he doing? He's got a tape recorder. He's got an old-fashioned tape recorder.
I mean, I watched shows growing up like Today's Special. I watched some bad shows by today's standards, but this is beyond. I don't know if anybody remembers Today's Special, but that was...
Oh, I do.
So,
The Nickelodeon, right?
Yep.
Today's special. Some people are feeling weird in the chat. They're saying, I can't feel my face. This is a trip. Look at him watching. Why would you watch this? Why would you? I mean, it's one thing to have this going on, but then why would you watch it? Look at him watching it. This guy's just like, yay.
Maybe this is like the galaxy's equivalent of like over-the-air television. They don't have cable in Kashyyyk.
Yeah, I just don't want to watch a weirdo, avant-garde circus act. Not especially if I'm a small ape-like child. I don't really want to watch this. I'm just imagining that I wouldn't want to watch. I'm not a small ape-like child. I don't know for sure. Oh, good lord. Oh, this guy. His name is Bryce. You know it. Yeah, nice juggling act. Hey, Chris W. Hashtag ComicsGate Live is the pride portion of YouTube. That's right. Brandon Moist, $2. My eyes, and a bunch of comic books in cahoots. Lumpy. What written on? I guess that's written on Jeremy's scrotum exam. What? He's saying that you have lumpy balls. Mark C says Luke looks weird because Mark Hamill just got out of the hospital from his car accident. His face was still moist. It was moist. Brandon Moist says this is like watching the A&E network at 2 a.m. Yeah, I know. PBS too. If you watch PBS at 3 in the morning when you're a kid in the 80s, you might see some boobies, but you'll also see this.
It's like a Doctor Who episode with Tom Baker.
Yeah. What are you clapping for?
How did this happen? How did any of this happen?
Greed.
Is it greed?
This is just one big toy commercial for Kenner Toys.
And yet there are no toys. No toys came out of this. They didn't make any of these action figures.
No, but this would have been the first Star Wars toy Christmas because there were no toys for Christmas 77. So I believe one of the first big Star Wars toy commercials debuts on this. So when we get to the commercial portion, we should be seeing the Land Speeder commercial and a couple other ones.
Yeah. Look at this high technology. Remember when computers looked like that?
No, I wasn't born back then.
I was. You would have computer class, and computers could do less than nothing. You know, a computer that size could do basically what a Casio calculator could do today. It was a waste of time and space.
Casio? I haven't heard that word in a long time.
They suck so bad. Alex Jones Jr. I was gonna back the book. It's payday, please, Ethan. Oh no, Alex Jones. Well, just reach out to me. I'll get you one. Don't you worry. Gojirify cable access from a galaxy far, far away. Sir and Jag, this entire opening sequence has caused my testicles to reascend. I don't think they're coming back. There's your answer to what's up, Jeremy. Oh my God. What? Oh, here we go. Here's Mark Hamill. He's got a haircut like Justin Bieber when he first came out.
So bad.
Or Dorothy Hamill.
Dorothy Hamill.
Here, keep working on it.
R2.
Hello, Mala. Did you? Hi, Lumpy.
Where's Chewbacca?
Hello, extremely feminine Luke Skywalker. Shush.
One at a time.
Oh my God, this is embarrassingly bad.
I don't want to watch this.
You have to. It's only 2 hours of your life.
God damn it.
I can't wait till my pie comes out of the oven so I can at least eat that and watch this.
Yeah. Luke always tells R2 to shut up. Always. He's always like, if you watch all of the movies, Luke is always yelling at R2D2. By the way, this is still better than Rian Johnson's Last Jedi opening.
100% agree.
Yeah.
This is such a tease for the kids. Like, what is this? What are we? 20 minutes in? 13 minutes in, you finally see Luke Skywalker and a picture of Chewbacca on a wall.
You don't know where he
I'm gonna go back in time and tell.
Am I misguided? Said it best. I can't fap to this. I can't either.
Wait till Princess Leia sings.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna go back in time and tell pretty Luke Skywalker that Trump's president in 2010.
You mean the guy that owns all that real estate in downtown New York? That's all I'll know him as back then.
I want to make young Luke Skywalker pissed off on Twitter. Because Twitter wasn't around then, I guess.
Remind me of that scene in Demolition Man when they tell Stallone that Schwarzenegger's president. It's like, what?
Oh.
I wouldn't worry about Chewbacca. I know.
We know what happens with Han Solo and asteroids. He goes right into him.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. He's not going to miss this one either.
It's just
Look at
taking
this.
him a little bit longer to get there. That's all. He'll make it.
Mark Hamill, unwiden your eyes, please.
You can't feel his face. He doesn't know what's going on right now.
Come on, Mala. Let's see a little smile.
Oh, don't ask that thing to smile.
Come on.
That's a cat. It's like asking your cat to smile.
That's better.
That's
Try
from
and
the
enjoy
opening
your
of
life.
the opening credits.
I got to this engine. I think we might have it solved.
I started this gangster shit. Always yelling at R2.
Well, stop fucking up, R2.
Yeah. R2 farted. It's disgusting.
I don't want it. I don't want it anymore.
No, it's still
I just
happening.
want to die. I want to die.
You're not dying. Stay alive. To get your-
I haven't felt this bad since I had to watch that Jake Paul video. What was it? Everyday Bro.
Every day, bro.
And I watched PewDiePie's reaction to it. That's the only version I watched, and this is probably worse.
So what's going
That's
to be
a-
our
that's a
next
huge
Star Wars
statement.
thing we watch as a group? I
What's that?
Solo. We're gonna have to do Solo. Yeah.
I guess I'll have to buy a copy. I guess it'll be on my channel. And then what do you get? The prequels?
I'm destroying my own personal canon for this community. I didn't want to watch this. I don't want to watch Solo, and I'm doing it for all of you. I just want you to understand that. So
Look at the Empire. This looks like a Bela Lugosi film set. Art Carney from the Honeymooners. Oh, how far he fell. I'm glad he's dead. No, I don't mean that like I hate him. I just mean like this is shameful. How much longer was he meant to live with this? The shame of this. This is Academy Award winner.
At least B. Arthur had Golden Girls to fall back on after this mess.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It got better from there. It didn't get better for Art Carney. This is Ed Norton. By the way, look at the guy's mustache.
I was about to say, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but normally when I talk about Star Wars, how great the costume design is, this show makes the costume design of Star Wars look like shit.
Yeah, it does. Look, it's
take it with
fish.
you anyway. And the tank is a snap to clean.
That's futuristic. You're supposed to look at that and go,
That's all right,
whoa.
as a matter of fact. I take a drink
is that Tom Selleck?
No, most definitely
I
not.
just thought I'd show you some of the stupid
Mine
stuff
froze.
Wolfie's
Shit.
purchased from me. Oh, yeah.
Proper Jeremy likes this ship, says 6 turning 4 burning. Spring Flush Molecule, this is the most fun I've had in a long time. Also, when are you sending out the comics from Thursday? I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow. Phil Devereaux, better hair, Mala or Mike Miller? Mala. Peter Mayer, drinking game. When something horrible is on the screen, drink. Oh my god.
Whew.
I bought a whole bottle of Bullet. I'm ready for it. Look at him. Oh god, the dignity.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Stop freezing on me, damn it.
I know you understand.
Yours is freezing on you?
Yeah, mine stopped. Hold on, I'm going to refresh my browser page, and then I'll just get a timestamp from you. Okay, what are we at, Jeremy?
17, 32, 33, 34, 35.
You're welcome.
You just missed Ed Norton from The Honeymooners say, a little old lady made this by hand, solo. So that's what you missed.
Just a groomer, you say?
I don't think I missed anything, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you did.
I'll fill you in on everything.
You're a good friend.
Can the hurricane come here and knock my power out again? That would be great timing right now.
Adam Shawan, Shahan, Uncle E, do you know what's better than Booker T? I am, because I'm a five-time world-class bullshitter stealing solo backer. Hello, Jeremy, Ethan, and Jeff. Love to you all. Thank you, Adam.
Super fan Adam Shawhan. I should call him Madman Adam Shawhan now.
That was a nice Booker T reference right there.
No, it's good.
Cody says, Jeremy, wait until you see the Wookiee porn. That's when I stopped watching it. I've watched it up to this point once, and when I got to the porn scene, I was like, I can't do this anymore. So
I was telling Ethan before we started that this is my favorite era of Star Wars. When Star Wars was just one movie, and now I'm starting to question why I ever felt that way.
Well, to me, it's seeing Art Carney with his shirt all the way unbuttoned, like Styx, Hex and Hammer 666. Like, that is what's really disturbing to me right now. I don't really want to see his navel, but it's going to happen any minute now.
That's why I don't like to embarrass
Looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Just said that.
Samuel Aragon says, Jeremy is deathly quiet. Go buy some Pepto-Bismol.
deleted scene from the original Star Wars. So this is like the first time people got to see uncut or cut footage from a movie, like on a wide scale.
I want the rebels located and identified, if it means searching every household in the system.
That's correct. That was the only real thing. Yeah,
that was awesome.
That was.
And there we go, commercial.
Okay, now this is what I was looking forward to.
Look at this pimp.
Pimp hat.
Willie Rawls, utility man, GM.
This is who we are and what we do at General Motors. My job is to replace...
We disassemble your car while you're in the supermarket.
This job no longer exists for humans.
No, it doesn't.
I'm actually smiling. Seeing these old school commercials is amazing.
Dude, it's so fun. There's some good commercials associated with this. This guy's a voiceover artist.
He was probably making pretty good money back in the 70s doing this.
This is when America had pride. You want to talk about it making America great again? This is what Trump is referring to. These guys, they put putty on cars. They were good at it. You know, it's like Americans at work.
And then he goes home a pimp. People building transportation to serve people.
Oh yeah, what we got here?
Commercial.
Battery not included.
Kenner's Trail Tracker.
I can find all these people that design this shit. They still live here in the city.
Really?
Yeah, Kenner is honestly 10 minutes from my house.
Draw it straight or curvy. Even a wavy line.
And it'll follow your line.
Dude, you should got one of those for Sciver Fraud.
Carrie Fisher will do the same thing with cocaine, actually.
Holy shit, that is amazing technology. Holy
Like
shit.
a vacuum cleaner. Can we go back to Willie Rawls?
Yeah, it was good. I like Willie Rawls.
2 hours of old GM commercials.
Yeah, next time we're just gonna do a watch through of old like 80s, 70s, and 80s commercials. How about that?
I'm completely fine with that. I watch those all the time.
Morty Mills says this is more painful than a Roman Reigns push. So glad these characters were revisited in Marvel. Yeah.
Oh, that was good. That Roman Reigns one, that was good.
I love this audience.
That was really good.
Yeah, everyone likes these commercials. Everyone in the chat was thrilled with the commercials. There are more. There are lots more. Don't worry. Oh God, this is unholy.
Here we go. Stir, whip, whip, stir.
Oh. Oh.
She talks to the TV.
Is that who is this? Is that Gladys Knight or something?
No, it's a man. That's yeah.
Oh,
That's
really?
Harvey Korman, right?
Harvey Korman from the whatchamacallit show?
Match Game, right? Wasn't he on
Well,
Match Game
yeah,
for
he
a
was
while?
on the Match Game every now and then, but he was a regular on the Carol Burnett show.
Oh, okay.
That's where he got really. So he's really famous at this point in time.
Oh, okay, I see now. Jeez.
Gladys Knight.
Why is a Wookiee watching a humanoid cook? Like, don't you think a Wookiee would eat? I don't know.
Chewbacca tries to eat that shit raw in Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh my God.
But only you know the size of a bite in your family, eh?
Was that a joke?
Not really.
All right. Now it's time to put our chunks.
Can you believe we're watching this?
No.
This is television entertainment.
This is Star Wars.
Yeah, this is Star Wars. Like this is. I'll bet George Lucas had more to do with this than people actually or he's willing to admit. I seriously think this was him because his first movie was really like edited and run through the mill by his sister or something like that. Wife. This was him to his own devices, almost definitely.
Well, we also saw the prequels.
Yeah, the prequels.
Did he just pull that thing out of his chest? With his tit?
Oh my God. What's the timestamp, everyone?
23:53.
Yep. Guess what we're ready for now? The cooking.
They didn't care back in the 70s. I'm telling you, people argue with me. People who are 10 years older than me argue. I'm like, the 70s were the worst decade ever. And they're like, no, man, there was Led Zeppelin. No, Led Zeppelin was one of the only good things. Most of the 70s sucked. The television was horrible. Most of the movies were horrible. The women were all ugly. Like, I don't know what... I hate to say it like that, but seriously, like, if you think about, like, all of the women that played leading women in the big movies of the 1970s, they're not pretty. There's Linda Carter, and that's it.
Yeah, I was just to say, that's the only one I can think of. She was all-time
Charlie's Angels were okay, you know, but it's like, for the most part, they're not that great. Think about Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like that whole. Well, that was in the 80s.
Yeah, 81. Yeah, Marion though. I don't think Marion's a good-looking woman.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so bad.
Yeah.
That's not right. I'm sorry.
God.
It's dancing when it's doing it.
Oh God.
Even I'm holding my head. I'm waiting for this part to be over. Oh God damn. And it just goes on. Like, it would be bad enough if this were like 10, 15 seconds, but it just goes on and on and on. Alex Jones Jr., that was my first super chat. You guys are amazing. I love you. We love you too, Alex Jones Jr.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex Jones Jr. What? So Wala's drinking the fucking soup?
Yeah, I mean, at least that kind of... She's tasting it. I mean, that's kind of Wookiee-esque, you know? Like, you would expect these... Can you imagine the hair in it?
Oh, that's exactly what I was about to say. That was exactly what I was about to say.
Everybody's concerned for Jeremy. This is a survival test. This is the thing that Jeremy is starting to understand. He needs to survive this. This isn't... We're not here to enjoy this. We're here to survive it and having... You can say that you've seen it after this.
Now escaping the Death Star?
Yeah, they're just trying to get home for Christmas.
I'm gonna be honest, as soon as we're done with this, I'm watching the original Star Wars to get the taste of this out of my mouth. It's one of the best movies ever made, and then there's this to follow it up.
Wait, who's manning the
turrets?
Yeah.
Don't ask those kind of questions.
But wait a second. Yeah, that didn't make sense. Peter Mayer says, in a sad way, I'm really enjoying it. Haven't seen it since it originally aired, and I was a small child. Nice memories. Oh, that's good, Peter. Dayton Pfeiffer, here's some money for pie. Thank you. I mean, listen, Harrison Ford he's still doing his best.
Yeah. Wait till the end, though, when he, like, hugs them all.
That's weird.
I will say Harrison is bringing it. He's bringing the best performance in the movie easily.
Yeah, he's exactly... I mean, this is... All right, true or false, he's making this actually kind of worthwhile, because how many performances by Harrison Ford of Han Solo exist?
6, right? No, 7.
Not too many.
Yeah, 5. Why? I can't count.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. You do have to value it based on that.
The only thing I'll say is his part was so good, and then we go right to this. It makes me want to just go back and watch that part with him again.
Yeah, why do we have to go back to the Wookiees? I don't understand.
How about, look, if I could go back in time, I'd be like, George, have it where Han and Chewbacca save Christmas from Darth Vader. Just make it stupid. It'll be better than whatever you make, because this is bad.
Here's the thing, like, we know that Chewbacca's okay. So, I mean, just from a storytelling standpoint, we're with them. Like, this is a ripoff of The Homecoming, the Walton's Christmas movie, the original. So the thing about that was we didn't know he was okay because we never saw him until the last minute of the movie. With this, we know Chewbacca's okay. We see he's fine. So we don't care how these people feel, how these Wookiees feel. Bad storytelling. Great Loner says, how much better could Ed Woods have made this? Much better. Much better. Sil Kratori, Holiday Special was good just for the star power. Like Ed Norton here. 6 turning, 4 burning. Jeff, your PC doesn't want to play this.
No, I don't want to play this. Things you do for your friends.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Why all the long hairy faces?
That was actually funny.
God, that face is so creepy.
No, this is a ripoff of The Homecoming. I just realized that was exactly dead on right.
Jabba the Cuck says, I'm watching this on Pornhub.
Can we please get a commercial?
It's coming. It's coming. It's got to be coming. It is like a marathon. Like, this is the... Oh, God. The lovely... Just over and over.
Wait, not so fast.
I fucking hate Star Wars. I changed my mind.
Time to just close down these channels, then, guys.
Yeah, I'm turning Geeks and Gamers into a Star Trek focused channel. I can't do this shit anymore, so it's not worth it.
We're gonna start covering tennis. I'll call up Serena Williams and be like, "Hey, I won't cheat." Is that a Bamfa stuffed toy?
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool. I don't think that exists.
You know, bad news. The porno scene hasn't even come up yet.
I know.
We're still way behind.
I'm looking forward to the damn cartoon, in all honesty.
Yeah, me too. I'll watch that again. That's fun.
Well, the cartoon's on the Blu-ray. And the thing you mentioned earlier about supercut of all the Star Wars appearances on TV, that's also on the Blu-ray.
Is it?
We've got to be getting close to the porn scene because I've seen up to this point, but I haven't seen much more.
Oh, here it comes. I think perverted Ed Norton brings it to him as a gift.
Yeah, here it comes.
Oh boy. Yep.
It looks like he's about to put a welder's mask from space on his head. Look at that thing.
Listen to this.
It's kind of hard to explain. It's a wow.
What did he do with his hand there?
Happy Life Day.
This would be the most difficult fap of anyone's life.
Yeah, your grandson's in the same room.
Oh my god. This is porn. I'm sorry, everyone. Look at his lower jaw. Oh god, he's aroused. Oh.
At least this is cool looking. If you were high.
Everything looked like this in the 70s. It really did.
I always think that everything smelled bad in the 70s. Because, you know,
yeah.
shitty hairspray and crappy cologne like High Karate.
Yeah. High Karate, remember that? Everyone had High Karate and Z-Brick, and they were obsessed with kaleidoscopes. God, and Laverne and Shirley, get out of here.
I can't. I could not fap to this. There's no way.
I thought you were about to say I couldn't fap to Laverne and Shirley. I'm like, well, Shirley's okay looking.
Oh, yeah.
Laverne, that kind of. You know, Shirley was almost cast as Princess Leia, right?
Yeah,
I didn't. Yeah.
There's footage of her. It's hilarious to watch her try to act out the scenes.
If you were on the moon and had been for 3 months, could you fap to this?
No, I would just fap to anything else.
I'd close my eyes and finish the job.
Fap to a tree branch over this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
My voice is for you alone. I am found in your eyes only.
Okay.
I exist.
You remember all those odd 70s sci-fi like magazines and comics? This just feels directly ripped from that shit too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like heavy metal magazines actually kind of cool.
You know what though? I do want to go to Studio 54 with her and like I don't know.
No, you want to go with Carrie Fisher to Studio 54, dude.
Oh yeah.
It'll be snowing on the dance floor.
Yes. I want to live a depraved, degenerate lifestyle in 1979 with this woman. By the way, I almost had a chance to meet her, and she was at the Hollywood show, collector show in LA, autograph signing thing. I would have loved to have asked her about this. I would have filmed it and made it part of Comic Artist Pro Secrets in a second. Diane Carroll, that's right.
I would have asked her about Vic Damone.
What about Vic Damone?
Her husband.
Oh, he just died, right?
No, well, maybe, I don't know. But have you ever seen the movie Money Talks with Chris Tucker?
No.
Where he says he's Vic Damone. He's Vic Damone Jr., Diane Carroll's kid, and Vic Damone's kid. He gets in with this mob guy.
A few people are asking, so just let everyone know, Proper Jeremy might not like the content on the screen, but Proper Jeremy is very happy with the diversity we are seeing. Diversity is very important, and Proper Jeremy can overlook some of the flaws because women are being respected.
I think this is respectful of women. I think everyone who made this movie were definitely women respecters.
And the word fap is highly offensive. Proper Jeremy would appreciate it if everyone would stop using that sexual term that just disrespects women.
So is your favorite day in history the fappening?
Oh my god.
Oh good, my pie has arrived.
Oh really?
I went out of the way to get a pie.
Nice.
Hold on.
Yeah, both you guys hold on. I'm almost done. I'm almost there.
Oh.
Just so I guess you feel. All right.
Jeremy Osteen would like to say that there is a lot of language that he doesn't approve of, but Jeremy Osteen is seeing a lot of super chats, and that makes Jeremy Osteen very happy.
Let me get these. And it's okay. Here's some more money for Pi. Arcura77 got a job interview tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to sleep now. Hope you're happy. I don't like you anymore, EBS. Jesus, what a bummer. Peter Mayer, in the 70s, craft services was a giant platter of cocaine. Frusby, if I have a wet dream tonight about a four-armed Harvey Korman, man, forgive me, Joel Osteen, Jeremy. Todd Rector, at least it's not The Last Jedi. There's always that. It's not The Last Jedi. Melissa Anderson, speaking of the 70s and 80s, you should review Battle of the Network Stars. We could do all kinds of weirdo crap here. It would be fun. I love
Weekends
70s.
with the High Council?
Yeah. I mean, I would like to do like, I've got the Captain and Tennille Christmas special, which is the other worst thing I've ever seen. And I would love to make you guys watch that. 6 Turning 4 Burning, Russian Special Forces make trainees watch this. Adam Shawhan, can't wait to meet you in Chicago, EVS, Jeremy, and everyone. That's right, we'll be there. Grand Inquisitor, Harrison is to this as Ewan is to the prequels. That's wow, that was intense. That's true.
That was very, very that was very true. That was good.
Alpha Tyranima, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to watch since the CDI Zelda cutscene compilation. The Buzz General, I'm done. Need to drink for this. I'll still listen though. Do not, dude. We've still got coming up. They built the city on rock and roll. Lori Roberts, Doomcock, please press the button. Is Doomcock around? I would invite Doomcock in here. Coronis, turn this off. Watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. No.
Ooh, that's a great movie though.
Yeah, but we're committed to this. This is.
Oh, I know.
You know.
They've submitted to the High Council. Now they have to just deal with this.
Yes, you're in our hands. Go Jirify. Yes, there she is. Yum, he says. Peter Mayer, does proper Jeremy wear a tweed jacket with leather elbows and smoke a pipe? Roman E, $10. Thank you. This is great. My wife laughed and left the room when she saw this on my screen. LOL. Love you guys. Wish I could back every Comicscape book, but I got Cyberfrog Solo and Lady Alchemy. Oh, great. Thank you.
Excellent choices.
Because reasons, what's the current timestamp? I joined late.
We are at 37 flat, 30 or 1, 2, 37 3, 37 4.
Yeah. Wow. So basically he's done now. He finished all over himself.
Well, I never got to this part, so I was like, no, I'm done.
All right. Yeah. Well, you got, listen, does it get better? It does get better. If you can survive this part. Look at his, oh God. Here comes Carrie Fisher. Can you imagine these apes bothering you at work all the time? That's very 70s.
All right, folks, I just tweeted out my pie. So,
I have made the
Oh, nice.
connection.
Yeah.
Speak now if you wish.
I'll try to eat a pie on
so
air.
good to see you. Happy life.
Oh my God, dude, she's so high. Give me a break. She almost fell
She
over.
says it may be a happy life day for you, but personally, she's
Carrie hasn't seen happier ones.
I don't want to type the channels. So could you do me a favor and send either Chewbacca or Han Solo to the screen?
I like how
please?
she refers to him by his full name so the kids know.
She says that she would like to grant you a
Chewbacca.
request, but is quite unable to do so.
You mean they haven't arrived yet?
Oh, God bless you, Carrie
There has been
Fisher.
no contact.
Yes, I think I
She shared a
understand
birthday
the
with me.
message.
Really?
Yep, October
Imperial
21st.
Patrol must be giving them more trouble.
How
than we
cool is it though?
bargained
I still geek out a little bit about this.
for. Mala,
That's
are you
Princess
alone?
Leia in her prime. That's the real Princess Leia.
If you would permit me. No,
If Disney wanted to gain some points with me, they'd release this in 4K.
Oh my God,
Could he
please.
come to the screen, please?
Yeah, I would do it.
I think I
Very
may buy a
serious.
copy.
I would definitely buy a copy of this in 4K.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Saunders, a local trader, a friend of the rebellion, and a member of the Alliance.
Good. Look, I know I can count on you to take care of my friends until their leader returns. You'll do that for
At
me,
least
won't you?
she's acting somewhat decent too. She's not Harrison Ford caliber, but she's better than Mark Hamill.
Yeah, she's holding my interest. I have to say, I'm happy to see her. But I mean, yeah, she was high all through this. That's legendary.
Wouldn't you be?
Yeah, I guess I would be. I would be in the 70s anyway. If I were a star in the 70s, I would be on drugs.
I wouldn't have made it through the 1980s. Had I been like a Don Johnson type of celebrity.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been able to keep a wife either.
I told you we'd make it. Did I ever let you down?
Oh, I love you guys.
The costumes look great, but the cockpit looks terrible.
Yeah, why is that? Why does it look phony?
Because it's a different cockpit.
Is it really?
It is. I've read up on this a lot.
Harrison Ford is really like. I mean, it's not like he's in the movie. He's good, but he's still really good.
Exercise never hurt anybody.
Hey, they're landing on fucking Yavin.
Yeah. He's always good. He's always good.
Happy life day, pal.
You have to take into account too, when this was made, people thought Star Wars was essentially. It came out. It was great. It was the best movie ever. They didn't know where it was going with Empire.
It was a one shot. It was just a one shot. You know. So this was well, you know, my feeling though is that because this did come out after Star Wars, this should have been canon. It should have been respected as canon.
Some people it is.
I mean, his family is always at home worried about him. Oh,
commercial time. Yes, come on, Willie Rawls.
Let's have it.
Well, I think at this point, Disney has no control over what canon is. The fans do. So if we want to make it canon, make it canon. Ooh, commercials.
Thanksgiving runs afoul of the law.
Kiss my grits. Hey, Super Mario.
Oh, Super Mario, whoa. Oh, good lord.
I read about the women on TV in the 70s.
They weren't that hot. Look.
You tell me.
They weren't.
God, that seems like a terrible lineup.
Wow. Dallas. Wow.
Oh, I love that.
I want that as my ringtone.
Yeah.
Now we're back. Already? Didn't we get like 5 more commercials? Oh, good. Okay, they're there.
It has a lot of things for a cold that can relieve nasal and sinus congestion.
This is hot. These two.
Aches, pain.
You have a good marriage, I can
Well,
tell.
my side does
They
more,
sleep in separate twin
because
beds.
I've got Comtrex, the new multi-symptom cold reliever. Comtrex even relieves your cough.
Comtrex, that sounds like a
all by
herpes
itself,
medicine.
It gives
It
more
does.
kinds of relief than Dristan or
This guy's a
Contact
drug
or
addict.
Air.
He's trying he's using everything.
Combination
He's
of all
like,
these symptoms.
I only need this
is
one thing. He's
better.
like, I
New
like using it
Comtrex.
all.
No, you see how he was looking at her? He was thinking about banging her right then and there.
I think so, yeah.
So he definitely was.
Bolo tie.
International Ladies Garment Workers Union. But a lot of the jobs have disappeared.
There used to be more of
A
us
lot
in the
those
underpants, in
Americans are
women's
buying for
underpants.
Women and kids are imports. They're being made in
Jesus.
foreign places. When the work's done here,
This dude has
we
one
can
tooth in his
support our
head.
families and pay our taxes.
Don't you make fun of Merle?
Americans make. That's
Chopper
what it
one.
means when the label says union.
Proper Jeremy is really respectful of this right here.
What the fuck is this?
They're communists. Look for the union label. They're a bunch of communist women.
I'd like to point out the diversity within the females here.
Yeah, I would. By the way, yeah, look at that.
Everybody.
Men.
Look at that guy's bald with sideburns.
It looks like Les Grossman.
Oh my god.
Not a MILF on screen. Ilgwoo. International Ladies Underground.
This Christmas, people are being very choosy.
What'd you get me?
Is that Matthew Broderick?
A Snoopy phone.
Thank you, my
Is this a Radio Shack ad?
If you want to do something that'll be genuinely appreciated, be true.
Why isn't Radio Shack extinct?
Because when you get right down to it, this isn't the phone. This is.
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
Yeah, he wasn't really Willie Ross. When you're not at GM, you're getting fucking phone for Christmas.
Be choosy. That's their slogan.
The Star Wars
All right, well then I
Special
choose
will
a
continue
different
in a
phone
moment.
company. What the hell?
The best part of this is the commercials. There's no
I
doubt
love the
about it.
commercials. I know.
Story of
This looks
Adam and
cool.
Eve,
The Bible.
Cain and Abel.
Art thou truly the Lord my God?
If this were the Bible, I'd read it.
Of Sodom and Gomorrah, and Noah and the great flood.
I went
The
to
Bible,
Catholic school. We had to
Sunday on CBS
read the
at
Bible
8,
growing up
7
quite a bit.
Oh, that's the ark, I guess.
It was, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It got better when we got older.
That's me every single time.
3 home runs in one game.
Reggie Jackson
was a day I'll never forget.
Oh, the Reggie bar!
There he is.
I thought that was Willie Rawls
Rich
again.
caramel center, lots of fresh roasted peanuts, and a super
It looks like
chocolatey
poop.
covering. Reggie, the candy they named after me.
Tastes like me too.
Yeah.
Reggie, you taste pretty good.
All right, Dolly Parton. She's
Yeah. Dolly. Saturday. Oh.
they keep
Stormtroopers.
us out of some commercials. Is he taking his glove off? God.
All right, guys. Enough
Stop
with the
it.
slow burn. For God's sake, say something. Timestamp is.
Timestamp is
45.
05, 4506, 4507.
I want a Reggie bar too. Never caught on like the Baby Ruth.
We have the Goonies to thank for that.
This unit is occupied
Racist.
by 4 Wookiees, 2 adult males, 1 adult female, and 1 male child.
And Ed Norton from the Honeymooners. In a dick.
Was Jackie Gleason still alive in 1978?
Yeah, he died around 87.
Okay.
Officer, maybe I
You think he ever called him up and like laughed at him?
I think he must have laughed at him after this. Yeah, I think that he probably gave him a hard time. They worked together again in the 80s, you know, in another film. Wasn't good. Proper Jeremy would love to wear a tweed jacket with leather elbows or smokes his pipe. Proper Jeremy is scared for life by this movie. Says Proper Jeremy. Because reasons, I don't think they were smoking weed in the 70s. Yes, they were. Well, it was mostly harder drugs, but yeah, they were smoking weed. Peter Mayer, Princess Leia can't even change her clothes or hair. Bikini 90, I'll bet you George Lucas is more ashamed of The Last Jedi than the holiday special. We think you're right about that. Yeah.
I would agree with that, actually. This is a situation kind of like Batman and Robin at this point. Like, if this was the current continuity we were dealing with, it'd be a lot more offensive to us. But we just laugh at this now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same way we can watch Batman and Robin and laugh at it and appreciate the campiness of it. The Last Jedi is still part of the continuity we're moving forward with. And Disney's doubling down on all of that. So fuck that movie.
I'll never believe it.
Han and Chewie are much better here than in The Force Awakens, says Gojerified. That's for real.
Yeah, man.
I do agree. Unironically.
How you gonna put me in that situation now?
Well,
You're on the High Council. Accept it.
yeah, I don't think it's a question.
Can go now. Thank you very much. I just have a little more work to finish up here. And oh, by the way, while I'm finishing up here, why don't you boys take it easy, relax, put your feet up, and make yourself to home.
The hilarious cowardice of Art Carney.
Something up in the kitchen there that
Art
we can all eat.
Carney.
You don't mind, do you, Mala?
The Honeymooners.
Mala, you come in the kitchen to help me.
Academy Award-winning Art Carney, ladies and gentlemen.
What did you win an Oscar for?
I don't remember. Let me look it up. Let me look that up. But I know that's a fact.
Slightest jarring will mess up the whole work.
Everybody's saying I'm quiet. I'm just trying to pay attention. I've never seen this.
Yeah, you're from here. It's all news.
Yeah.
So you've never seen the Boba Fett cartoon?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, that's actually legitimately good.
Okay, there we go.
I think it's an old Nelvana animation. I could be wrong, but
Like I said, I got to the part with the fapping scene, and I was like, what the fuck? I can't do this anymore.
do you have the Blu-ray set, the 9-disc one that came out in 2011?
Mm-hmm. Is it on there?
The cartoon is in much higher quality, so I
Okay.
suggest you go back and check it out. It's the best way to watch it.
Okay.
Art Carney is putting on the TV set for the Imperial commander there.
Will you get on with it?
Oh my God, that was straight out of the Honeymooners. That was he did a Gleason take.
Death Squad.
Art Carney won an Academy Award in 1975, just 3 years before this, for Harry and Tonto. Movie I have not seen.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, 3 years later, here he is. Oh God, here they come. Here comes Starship.
Ugh, I don't like this band at all.
Well, 6 years later, they built this city on rock and roll.
Was Grace Slick still involved with this?
I don't think Grace... Well, let's find out if Grace Slick is in this. I don't remember. You can't really tell.
Valid-looking microphone.
It is kind of. You're right. That does look like a peen.
Just straight up.
It just... Yeah, it does.
This is so bad. God damn.
You like this guy on fire?
The saturation makes it look like the microphone's just glowing into his face.
Yeah. I wonder if they perform this song live.
Everyone in the chat, how many people have not seen this all the way through? I'm just curious that are watching right now. How many have not seen this movie, either at all or all the way through?
This guy's gonna lose his job over Starship.
Where'd his mustache go? What the his mustache is gone. Are you sure? I think his mustache fell off.
A lot of people have not seen this. Look at there. Wow.
They're smart.
Well, we're helping them out. They're getting some culture tonight.
Oh, misery loves company, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm shocked at how many people have not seen this.
How many people wanted to see this before tonight, guys? That's the real question. This is the first time they're going to come to a High Council show and leave dumber.
Lord Vulcan said Henry Cavill stole his mustache.
Really Good Chef says, what's up with all the can't fap talk? Like, I'm 3 rounds in. That's good. Enjoy yourself. We're glad to know.
Respect. Respect.
Gojirify, Han and Chewie are much better. Yes. Peter Mayer, Carrie was so coked out, Carney probably nailed her. I hope so.
Because as you know, as all of you know, all of you dudes out there, the faps we're proudest of are the ones that are the hardest to get through. You're like, you know what? I'm pretty fucking happy with that.
I did it. Yeah.
So
absolutely. Like at my great grandmom's funeral, I was like, oh my god, did it? Score done. Perfect. Really Good Chef. Oh no, Indie Defense. This aired the day before the Jonestown Massacre. That is true. That's a true fact. The next day, Jim Jones fed Kool-Aid to 800 people in the Jonestown community and killed them all. So that when people say, what did you drink the Kool-Aid? That's what that refers to, Jim Jones, the Jonestown Massacre. And that happened the day after this aired. So that's an interesting
That's a coincidence. I think they watched the Star Wars Holiday Special and died. And Jim Jones feeding them the Kool-Aid was just a cover-up.
Well, yeah, you know what? If you have the newspaper, some people say that. People have the newspaper that happened, that came out that day. And it's difficult to tell what the biggest source of outrage is on the newspaper. There's a review for this, and then the Jonestown Massacre right next to it. And it's just like,
Well, there's a rumor they once aired this a second time in Waco, Texas, but we don't know what happened the day after there.
Timestamp for you asking on Super Chat is 52:24, 52:25, 52:26, 27.
I really shouldn't have got a family-sized chicken pot pie to eat.
Tell me this, does that not look like Mike Zero singing right now?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Maybe he's not a future Star Wars guy, he's a...
He's been in the past too. Mike Zero has past Star Wars content and future Star Wars content. That's amazing. No wonder. Lord Vulcan, can we get a Wilson Phillips of that song? I could probably do that. Alex Jones Jr. said Cyberfrog's closed back Bigfoot Bill, stealing Solo and Brand. Because reasons, the only way this viewing could be good is if I were getting head while watching it. Yeah, but then you would relate getting head to this. Like every time you were getting a BJ, you'd be thinking about this.
I'd be laughing too much to be able to stay focused.
Point of light prod says Mike Zero exists in all times. That is the best answer right there. He just exists in all times. So.
Have you seen him? He doesn't wear a hat anymore. His new videos, he's hatless.
Oh wow, I haven't seen anything since he did the Ryan Johnson one, but I didn't watch it. I just kind of had it in the audio on in the background. He did the Ryan Johnson response.
Yeah.
I know he's back though. I know he's back after you sent out the missing persons bulletin.
Timestamp 5350, 5351, 5352.
Somebody sent us a tweet of Yoda jerking it to Diane Carroll. Pimp Master Broda, you have to check that out, guys.
Oh, Pimp Master Broda trolled the hell out of me. I retweeted it. It was I was on my live stream talking about, like, you know, if I tell you to F off, that basically means you're my friend, because that's how I talk to my friends. You know, if I talk to you all nice and respectful, that means that I really don't know you well. So then Pimp Master Yoda, like, started typing on my live stream. He's like, Jeremy, you're a great person and I have the utmost respect for you. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And then he played that video back, and it just showed that he trolled me. It was great.
That's awesome.
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to leave you my card in case you need any.
What's worse to watch, this or Robbie's anus? Says Coronas. Hard to say. Hard to say. They're both about equal. They're on par. Gojira Jefferson Starship from Woodstock to Kashyyyk. Yes. Dutch 0524 Legends of the Superheroes. Anyone? That would be funny to watch too. That was another 70s disaster.
Oh, I just got that DC streaming service. Hopefully it pops up on there one day.
That would be hilarious. Yelling at stormtroopers. Oh, they have super strength.
We don't want to have to hurt anyone. That's not what we're here for.
You're talking to the Berenstain Bears, sir.
I can't always control them.
I mean, what the hell?
We are going to continue our.
Why does this thing keep breaking the fourth wall?
I don't know.
Keep him quiet. And don't forget this ever happened.
Yeah, this is a lot like what Bastards? What's that movie? The Inglourious Bastards. Yeah, it reminds me of Inglourious Bastards. I think Quentin Tarantino probably ripped a little off of this. Put on your headphones.
I think this is time for the cartoon.
Oh no, it isn't.
Oh,
is it?
It's time for a penny cartoon. I used to love that show.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is the cartoon.
Yep.
He's not gonna.
Yes.
Yay!
I'm a couple seconds ahead of you guys.
Cruiser RS Revenge, Captain.
This is the highlight of it.
We are awaiting the return of Captain Han Solo and his first mate Chewbacca, who are long overdue on a delicate mission to acquire the mystical talisman, which has been sought by our forces
this is so
and
good.
by the Empire.
The talisman. It makes things invisible, I think. Yes, even you.
Huh.
Which I think might be an improvement.
We picked up something. It's the Millennium Falcon. They're coming out of flight speed. I can't make contact.
Try a lower channel.
You know, Han Solo in this does look exactly like Mike Zero.
But where's Han?
When you see.
Him hanging upside down.
I can't make radio contact.
He's on a collision course. Princess, we're in mortal.
I wish they would have just spent the money that they spent on the whole holiday special and just done like a 30 or 40 minute animated feature for Star Wars.
Agreed.
The real voice actors. That would have been incredible.
Hold your fire.
Why does Luke look like Mortimer Snurd right now? He looks just like Mortimer Snurd. I doubt very many people younger than us are going to know what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
No, Mortimer. Just Google Mortimer Snurd. It was like this little puppet.
What do you
it
know?
was just like him.
Something has happened to Captain Solo and Chewbacca is
5728, 5729, 5930. Timestamp.
Oh, good old Y-Wing.
Look at
that. He's firing on us.
I know.
Dude, he looks just like him.
Jeremy, watch this part. This is kind of dumb.
Not for long.
Just this part?
Well, when they land on the planet, you're going to go, huh?
The Pana system.
Boom. Well, you know, it was stupid, but it looked cool.
What about me? I'm going to shake apart.
We're approaching the water planet. We're following Han and Chewie.
Is that how 3PO got the red arm?
Hang on.
We never had that explained.
I think it was explained in a book. I think. Maybe it was a book, maybe it was a book that Chucky Poo Wendig wrote.
Well, I mean, the Last Jedi takes place minutes after the last one, so they stopped in the middle of a battle to give him his gold arm back, and then they go, fuck that movie and fuck them. Oh my god.
And I like where did Finn learn to fly? You know.
Maybe it's close by.
Comic Books and Cahoots, thanks for the $1 donation. Morty Mills, Kool-Aid sounds good right now.
R2, stand by to fire the ejection pod.
And hurry, R2, or we'll be dessert soon.
Immortal Coil, gentlemen, would appreciate it if your beautiful audience could give me an unbiased review of my Super Leia Poppins video. All right, send it our way.
There he is. His backpack's got jets.
He's got a tuning fork and he's riding a dinosaur. Awesome.
You know they'll periodically release animated Boba Fett action figures.
Yeah.
You saved my life. Thank you.
You are alone?
I have 2 droids.
He calls him friend a lot.
Near here.
Maybe I can help you. I am
This
Boba
voice
Fett.
for Boba Fett's better than the clone version of him from the special
Are the Imperial
edition.
troops near this planet?
Yeah.
They are here, friend, and growing more powerful.
How far away?
Settle down.
Oh.
All they
Damn.
do is eat.
Smackaho.
This is all we have. But,
WMR.
welcome to
I mean, Baltimore, all right.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
This dumb creature.
We have a frame of
No
reference.
lower life form is worth going hungry for.
Can you imagine being in Baltimore and suffering?
I take it you have no
1978.
love of the Empire.
I don't.
Poor little kids. They're sitting around with their Luke Skywalkers and their
Find the ship you seek.
Obi-Wan Kenobi
Follow me,
figures.
friend.
Well,
Well,
did you ever have an Obi-Wan Kenobi figure as a kid, Ethan?
Yes, I did.
I did too.
Yeah.
He seems like a hard sell, though.
Like a friend.
It was boring. I always got the boring ones. I got him and R2-D2 and C-3PO. I was like, Mom, fuck this. Where's my Darth Vader and Luke? And I didn't want Han Solo because he had a big stupid head or a little stupid head. Remember that?
I do. I have 2 big head Han Solos on my shelf right here.
Huh.
Chewie, you've got the talisman.
Look at Chewie.
It's got blue eyes, no pupils.
Uh-oh.
No, don't destroy it.
No, he's a friend.
He's a friend. Everyone's a friend.
What did he do to Luke?
Great angle. This is very comic booky.
R2-D2 has detected contamination. It must have come from.
This looks better than Star Wars droids that would come out a couple years later.
It looks better than Resistance.
Oh, yeah.
Very true. This wouldn't get 150,000 thumbs
He
down.
says the only way to keep them alive is to let the blood rush to their heads.
I don't know. I think it would right
I
now.
know this sleeping virus
Can you imagine
the
this
Empire
if
uses
it
on
was
its enemies.
Rose Tico
They have
and
a
Ray
report in the
and
city.
you know what I mean?
I can get them
Finn.
for you.
Could we do that? I mean,
Chewbacca insists on
I would see it if it was all
You'll
Tico.
only get in the way. But if you must, come on.
We know.
Yeah. Wow. Whatever that is impressive.
Listen to that funky version of the Star Wars music.
I love how it's all their original voices too, though. They had to do voiceovers for this.
Yeah. I like this where he calls Darth Vader on the phone.
Everyone's hauling ass on the ground. Look at them. There's that dude.
This is actually interesting. This part, this cartoon part is interesting.
Yeah.
I said stay.
They don't do sci-fi like this anymore. This Mobius-inspired stuff.
Your only chance of getting
Yeah.
out of here alive.
It's all like cyberpunk
Do you
bullshit.
understand me?
Well, you know, what's also interesting to think about is that these characters hadn't really yet been solidified in everyone's mind. Like, now everyone knows what Chewbacca looks like, and that ain't it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's a good interpretation for having only seen that, the one
He had
film.
no idea of his real plan.
It's a needle.
I also like how they didn't change clothes for any of them except Luke.
Yeah.
There he is.
I have made contact with the rebels.
Look at Vader. He looks badass.
You wish, Darth Vader.
Kind of looks like the Rebels version.
Yeah.
What is it now?
Thank God they got James Earl Jones to do the voice, though.
Yeah.
Oh, good commercials. Kind of at a point when I
Yes.
don't want them.
Yes. What we got
All
here?
right, we're back to GM.
We are super critical on that. We'll
What
have
the, bro?
reasons for a bad paint job, and that's no jive. man.
Trump, you got to
Quality
fix this,
control is
Mr.
an
President.
important aspect of
James Rock, Inspector.
Quality control and
My name is Jim
this
Rock.
who we are and what
Do they
we
still
do at
make
General
Pontiacs?
Motors.
If the customer has problems with that car,
I don't even know.
then we got problems because he's not
He looks
gonna
like
be
the
a
son of
General
Sam.
Motors customer again. We have,
David, what's his
Everyone
name?
Everyone looked like the son of Sam back then, though, to
Wasn't
be
he
fair.
just captured the summer before that?
I run.
No, like 1980, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Well, this one's a good one. Or
That he was still on the loose. There he is.
He worked for GM in a Pontiac plant in Michigan.
He's like, well, someone shut that dog up.
By the time that it's shipped to
Pontiac. People are saying no. Pontiac is no longer being made. So
does function.
Dion drives a
in the way
Pontiac.
that it's designed to function. I feel personally responsible for that car. I know it's a good car. I
Uh,
we build it and we build it right.
If you guys are looking for the timestamp, it is 103, 54, 55, 56. And we are watching the holiday special on Travis Moss' channel.
Look, it's Moist. Brandon Moist, this is for you.
Scottsboro, Alabama, Roll Tide.
Found out that Pillsbury Plus yellow cake with pudding in the mix tastes.
Cat Lugbush is the first okay-looking woman on any commercial.
Oh yeah,
not even hot.
Nice.
More like scratch.
It's more like scratch.
Yellow cake, you're just a bite away from a better tasting.
Yes, this is porn. Like that's my idea of porn, honestly.
This old lady?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, hope they're the biggest.
Oh my god.
They're nothing but. These are
When Hungry Jack was actually a person.
They make up all big,
Hungry Jack biscuits.
delicious. I tell you, they're big
I'm
enough
hungry
to fill
now.
up even
You want
a
Hungry Jack biscuits? I can make you
I
some.
love some Hungry Jack biscuits.
All right, brother.
Bet you got one too. Hungry Jack. They gobble them down.
They gobble them down and the plate comes back.
Hungry Jack. I like it.
I wish this video would glitch after this and it's just all commercials for 2 hours.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Good evening from CBS
What up,
News.
though?
This
What
is
up, girl?
Newsbreak. Soviet President
Is
Brezhnev
Brezhnev still alive?
That the Soviet Union
No.
once tested a neutron bomb. but never
Soviet
put it in
president back
production.
then.
That's the bomb that kills people but leaves buildings standing. William Marquillas, a 23-year-old former CIA
Good.
employee, has been convicted of selling top-secret government
Oh, shit,
documents
top
to
secret,
the
you say?
Russians.
Yeah.
Winter moved in on the Midwest today, 11 inches of snow in Minnesota. Also hard hit parts of Michigan and Wisconsin. It was some 9 months ago when the blizzard of 78 hit New England, and the medical community predicted this would be a busy time for maternity wards, but it hasn't
It's
happened.
implied they just
One
banged during a
said,
blizzard. Okay.
most of the
That's what
men
you do. What
now
else are you gonna do?
shoveling snow.
Watch this.
Remarkable scientific medicine.
Yeah, I used to love these commercials. It made me go into my mom's medicine cabinet and spill out these miniature gumballs. I remember these
I'm
commercials.
Marlene
Oh,
Sanders, CBS News, New York. More news later.
all right. Take the camera off.
That was bad editing.
Yeah.
Monday from the creators of Donnie and Marie. It's like
Ew.
Geeks on Wheels.
Oh, hell yeah.
We watch this?
With Bobby Vinton,
Yes.
Rock and Rollers, starring Penny Marshall,
Bobby Vinton's Rock and Rollers. We should do this next week.
Gordon and Fabian. All Monday at 8
Fabian.
All I'm sitting there and thinking about all the unprotected sex that was happening in the backstage of that show.
Oh my god, it was yeah.
Cocaine and blowjobs.
They didn't care back then.
Nope.
But this was what was on TV, so you might as well, you know.
Is to save the life of Julius Limbani. Don't worry.
Oh,
We'll make it.
Richard Burton.
Roger Moore,
Richard
yes!
Richard Harris.
Richard Harris.
The Wild Geese.
The Wild Geese. I'm gonna see that now. Rated R.
No
Before
pain,
Moonraker,
selection.
Roger Moore was in Wild Geese.
Whoa.
Before you buy any car, see Gladys.
All right.
Factory air-conditioned Chevette just
Ah, that looks nice rusting up on blocks in my front yard.
Chevrolet, Glen Burnie.
All right.
Hey, it's Cecil.
Oh, his tail fell off. Oh.
Jogging, exercise and weight control.
Oh, this is the donuts guy, Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, I thought that's who it was. Pueblo, Colorado.
What goes on in
Right,
Pueblo,
get that?
Colorado?
Hot City, Saturday night.
A lot of pot smoking.
In the 80s, everything was mail away to this catalog for, Pueblo, Colorado.
Sorry, no CODs. I remember those in those commercials.
Jeremy, you should have invited Odin. He's been watching Aliens. On second thought, he's better off, says because reasons. Bikini90, imagine the holiday special being remade with Disney Star Wars characters. Would it make you appreciate the old holiday special even more?
Yes.
Yes.
Anything will make from Disney will make me appreciate this.
Try to find them on the view screen. Darth Vader.
I want them alive.
That looks cool. I like it.
You got the trust innately.
I like the vertical hold isn't working out.
This time we'll get them all.
I see why they call you the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Oh no.
You didn't need to kiss his ass, Vader.
You know, in the original canon, Vader and Boba Fett fought, and Boba Fett won.
Quickly, friend.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They're escaping the Death Star right now.
That thing's trucking.
You're right about the angles.
It's
This
very
looks
comic
really
book. Good job. And they're detailed. Like the drawings are detailed.
I'm very much enjoying the animation aspects of this.
Boom! Look at that. Stormtrooper survived.
Are you all right?
I'm not sure.
What happened?
I don't know.
Whoa, hon.
Well, somebody must know something. Says our friend Boba found serum for the talisman
He
virus.
looks just like. I'm sorry. He looks like Mike
Boba,
Zero.
You're a hero and a faithful friend. You must come back with us. What's the matter with R2?
I'm afraid, sir, it's because you said Boba is a friend and faithful ally. That simply does not feed properly into R2's information bank.
What are you talking about?
We intercepted a message between Boba and Darth Vader, sir. Boba Fett is Darth Vader's right-hand man.
I love this part right here.
This whole adventure has been an imperial plot.
We'll meet again, friend.
Friends. You son of a... that you're going to be hitting that Sarlacc pit soon, bitch.
Boba sure fooled the rest of us.
Man, the backgrounds are really detailed too.
Pardon, sir.
Yeah.
Chewbacca suspected all along there was something bad about Boba.
How did you know, Chewie?
May I quote directly?
You know who he looks like? He looks like, what's his face? Kylo Ren, without his mask.
Hey, like father, like son.
Yeah. Interesting.
Captain Kazan, Starlog entry 324.
That's how you say finish in Star Wars.
May the Force
Amazing.
And now it's all downhill.
I'm kind of. So what? From here, it's downhill. I was gonna say I kind of wish I wouldn't have given up on it after the porn scene because the animation part wasn't terrible.
They're what do you think you're gonna find in there, guys?
The plot.
Oh, it's a shame. Oh, they found it. They found the bantha. Dude, that is a cool bantha. I would want that. Stop, bitch.
Let's go.
I'm buying a Stormtrooper uniform from the Disney store. At Disney World. I'm doing it. I don't care. And I got to get it to fit my gut, though. It's going to look egg-shaped.
I got a guy who can get you a screen-accurate set of armor if you need one.
Yeah, but I have to be able to wear it.
Clean
You
up
know?
your room.
You can get it customized.
Really?
I'm friends with a guy that runs a local toy store, like a vintage one. We can make it happen if you want.
Okay, it should be like either XL or sometimes 2XL. But, you know, not 3XL, Jared. Either
Stormtroopers
XL.
have requirements.
Yeah,
They're like
not,
real soldiers.
Not 5XL. Spooky Molder. Maybe 2XL. Oh, you wrecked your room. Now clean it.
We'll make it 501st compliant.
By the way, Merry Christmas to everyone watching this. Can I just remind you this is
Happy Life Day.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I think they made it Happy Life Day so like Jewish and non-Christian kids could celebrate in like Star Wars too.
So they could be depressed too. Like,
yeah.
There's no redemption. Like this isn't good. There's nothing to look. Nobody's looking forward to anything. They're being terrorized by fascists. And are
you talking about modern politics?
Yeah. Tim King says, "What's up, High Council? Did you pass the virtual reality sex scene yet?" Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Thankfully.
Timestamp 1 hour 13, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ollie says, "This is no joke more entertaining than The Last Jedi." Wow. Chris Abrams.
I don't hate Lumpy. I don't hate Lumpy.
I don't hate Mala. I hate Itchy.
On the system of
Not,
Morphia,
you know.
and this instruction cassette provided by the manufacturer. It offers
doesn't have to be that hideous.
consumers everywhere
Oh
to
Jesus, here we go.
Oh, Harvey Korman again.
abilities of a Morphian
So this is the
are
guy who was making the
impaired by
stir whip guy
malfunctions,
now.
which result in
This
a
is him without
temporary
the
loss
in
of
drag.
power. This in no way reflects on the safety of our product. Rather, It should serve as a
That's an
guarantee
early
of our
iPhone.
high standard of long wear and durability.
It has a regular headphone jack, though.
Thank you for selecting our brand of mini transmitter. If you assemble it properly, following the instructions,
I want to see the shooting script for
it will
this.
provide many years of
Like,
fun and
yes.
valuable services.
So the comedy here is that it buffers. The video buffers. It's not at all annoying. Chris Abrams says Caesar sounds like he's just discovered his childhood. Yeah, I know.
First, find the sealed package containing all the tools you'll need.
Peter Mayer, who is dirtier, Wookiees that don't know any better, or disgusting Doug, who was a walking biohazard? Yeah, Doug, I'm afraid. Dirtworm Doug. He's dirtier than a Wookiee. We've established that.
Who's Dirtworm Doug? Tenaple?
Yeah, Doug Tenaple is now called Dirtworm Doug because he doesn't brush his teeth or wash his hands, and he's happy to admit it. He'll tell you all about it.
His poor wife.
We know, dude. We did a whole thing about he showed. We've never seen his wife, but he did an oil painting of her, and the oil painting itself is fucking hilarious. It's hilarious. She's got her arms crossed. She's turned away from him. She's frowning and wearing sunglasses, and she looks pissed off. And that's the painting he did of his wife.
Which stream is that in? Because I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah, let me see.
Circuit breaker.
It's called Comicsgate Live. Oh my God, WAPO, what the F?
Oh, okay.
And it's all the way at the end. It's a 4.5 hour stream, but go all the way to the end.
What is he doing?
I don't.
Sorry, I'm not talking that much, guys. I've never seen it. I'm trying to pay attention.
Don't pay attention to this. Talk over this, because nothing else is.
There's no dignity for anyone here.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Oh my God.
Like a rainbow. These must be connected to the wires.
Michael McLaughlin says, "Face it, you will never be as cool as Boba Fett riding a plesiosaur."
Goes to red.
Yeah, I agree. Alpha Tyranima says, "Did Boba Fett's pet dinosaur ever get a toy?"
Now.
No.
No, but the animated version did happen in the 2000s.
Turbo Donk says Jeremy's on the edge of his. Jeremy is invested in the plot, says Jabba the.
This is a paycheck for him, but I mean, for us, it's a headache. I mean, get the hell on with it. They're just eating up time. Let's make this 2 hours long. Insert as much jackassery as possible.
Endurance and concentration are the key words.
Magaman says one of the animators of the Boba Fett cartoon is a pro comic skater. I forget the name though. Yeah, he reached out to us. I did invite him on. He couldn't make it. Turbo Donk says, "Jeff, how's the pie?"
Oh, I've eaten way too much of it. I'm gonna hate myself in the morning.
Peter Mayer says, "Yes, 2XL, the robot." Commercials.
This is Tobor.
Tobor?
The telesonic robot.
What the hell is that?
He's under your control.
Is that Black Panther?
With a click from the telesonic.
Looks like Black Panther.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever!
What the hell is...
Pick up the support module and throw it at your sister's face.
Tobor. I'm gonna Google Tobor and see what they say about Tobor. Where are the damn Star Wars toy commercials?
There weren't any.
There weren't any at that time.
You have to brush to blush.
Oh, hell yeah. By the way, clearly they know their target market. You got 8-year-old children watching this, but here's some blush and makeup.
Blush control with touch tape. It delivers color that goes on like cream.
And Union Label tirades.
Tobor was a toy robot produced by...
spelled backwards. Tobor is robot spelled backwards.
They said
not quite.
It was made in 1978 to take advantage of the science fiction craze. The toy is approximately 9 inches high, can be controlled by loud noises or a control box.
Once in this country, when a man produced
that's all it really has to say, and there's just a picture of it.
I want one. I could fap to that.
Let's see how much they cost on eBay.
Nobody told him that.
Oh my God! Okay, so for $139, you can get a used Tobor in box.
Sweet.
Now that idea is threatened.
Folks, if you want to send me a Tobor, I'll get a PO box and we'll boot up Tobor. God, it looks so dumb.
The standards we
What is this a commercial for?
Don't know yet. They're talking
America.
about Americanism.
America.
believes in one simple idea.
This is about
To
NASCAR,
continue to design,
fucking
build, and
Alabama
service home
football.
appliances
Mountain Dew.
Oh, hell yeah.
with pride, so you
This
can live
eagle has gotten way too many fish. I think it's the same shot over and over
We
again.
will not build them at all.
What?
If we can't keep this simple idea
I miss
alive,
atomic
then
testing.
indeed
I
we
do.
are the endangered
Whirlpool?
species.
That was a
Fucking
whirlpool.
dishwasher?
Yeah. They lectured you about America doing it right. As for dishwashers. Oh, fuck.
God, is it open to this scene right here every time?
We
Like
got
the
it.
Ford one. I think Ralph McQuarrie actually did this matte painting.
It's ruining my image of Kashyyyk.
You know what's funny is this is my image of Kashyyyk. Every time somebody says, "What if those aren't shots of Endor, Jeff? What are those Kashyyyk?" And I think of that stupid fucking treehouse.
Peter Mayer, thanks for $2. 2XL, the robot that plays 8-tracks. Yes. The Buzz General, you said it's a shame. Deja vu. Is this the Matrix? Yeah.
Brought to viewers everywhere in the hope that our
Look at
own
this.
lives may be uplifted by the comparison.
What is this?
and
Clips from the
enriched
movie,
with the
thankfully.
gratitude of relief.
We're going to the cantina.
Tall guy.
Hell yeah, we're going to the cantina.
Comment as to its lack of moral value.
Rito, he's
Oh my
back.
God. Yes. Oh, I love it. Now this is almost good, but then B. Arthur ruins it.
That's how I feel about most things.
Yeah. They all had to get back in makeup for this.
What the?
He had an action figure. There's, hey, Walrusman's got his arm back.
Yeah, this must have been before. No, how could it be before?
Well, remember, Darth Vader's on the Death Star in this movie.
Oh, right. You're right. Continuity gaff. This actually took place. Wait, this took place during A New Hope, then.
Yeah.
In the middle of A New Hope.
This is where Han Solo was going when Luke was actually fighting the Death Star.
Interesting.
He's like, I made it back!
No, because Luke's fucking with R2-D2. He must be getting R2-D2 ready to put him in the X-Wing. To go destroy the Death Star, and he's goofing off with Chewbacca's wife.
If Luke was that incompetent, they would have lost the Battle of Yavin.
Oh my God.
Hello, Acme. Okay,
Oh God, this is revolting.
now we'll do it my way. What'll it be? Can we talk? Well, of course we can talk. We are talking. You're not
B. Arthur for the
ordering,
win.
I'm not pouring. We are not drinking. We are talking.
That's
I'm
right.
doing
That's
this
how you have to
make
treat these
room for a
people.
drink, So that next time I say what'll it be, and you tell me, I can put it.
All right, bitch.
I'm sorry I couldn't get back before.
Before what?
Lord Vulcan says, I'm beaten. I quit. I'm out. No, you can't. Stay with
Yeah,
it.
you have to stay the course.
Have to. It's almost done.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
He's gonna pour juice out of his head. Look at it. It's a volcano. Oh, hi, Hammerhead. Oh, for God's sake, he pours it in his head. Mercamel milk. Disgusting.
Acmina.
Yeah.
I wonder what B. Arthur looked like when she was in her 20s.
How's your drink?
I wonder if she looked like naked.
Look, there's a flower on
I'm
top.
figuring that painting they did of her.
There is. Do you want another drink?
Flowers for you. I wanted to bring you something.
All right, that's it,
all I
dude.
could think of.
Hashtag me too.
I don't get many flowers, but you didn't have to bring me anything.
There's a B. Arthur mugshot.
Is she naked?
What a nice.
No, but she's awkwardly. She's like almost 6 feet tall.
I felt something that I haven't felt in
Let me see if I can find a picture of her naked.
You're gonna get the painting somebody did a couple of years ago.
Made me feel like all the years
Oh.
I've lived
Oh.
something. And all he said was 6 simple words.
I'll just put B. Arthur young.
That's what I did.
That's what I did.
Only words. I
They were
probably.
more than
It
words.
was never hot.
At the time, that's why
Really?
I went home and thought and
No.
thought about what you said.
Oh yeah, look at her.
What did I
Oh.
say?
It doesn't matter, silly. What you said.
She looks like she's plotting against her own government in this mugshot.
It was the guy that shot Kennedy.
Oswald?
Yeah. It's like a female Lee Harvey Oswald.
A man can live as long as I can,
tragic.
through all the ups and downs.
Yeah.
And just when
Not
he
a good
thinks it's
haircut for
all
anybody.
over, someone
Betty
cares
White,
for
though.
him again.
To be
I wasn't
fair,
looking for that when I came
had
here.
a day.
Maybe that's why it
I mean, maybe
because I
even
wasn't
still.
asking for love
I'm not
anymore.
sure.
I wasn't desperate.
Young Rue McClanahan looked pretty good.
She has been naked. She has been naked. She was in a movie called Hollywood Nights, I think.
Listen,
She played a stripper.
You're kind and sweet and terribly attractive, but if you're
Terribly
saying
attractive.
what I think you're saying, you felt you meant, I thought you needed.
This is going on way too long for children.
To say I did not. Agneta, don't do this to me.
The kids were in bed at this point.
Why don't you sit down?
Yeah.
Finish your drink. Have another drink. This one's on me.
Planet Musk Vlog says, I'm all lubed up for Wookiee porn. Let's do this. You missed it. You missed it. You're going to have to just enjoy B. Arthur and the song stylings thereof. God, she's pouring stuff in his head.
Tapping out on this pie.
But I have business to attend to. I really have no time for anything.
I got a lemon meringue upstairs. It's gorgeous. I posted it on Twitter. I haven't touched it yet, though.
I also had dinner, though, from Chipotle earlier, so...
Really?
Yeah, went to my local one on the way home after I live streamed them tearing down my Toys R Us.
This guy's putting a hood up. The Stormtrooper's back doesn't say oil. I always thought it did as a kid. It doesn't say oil.
Dude, I used to think Stormtroopers were robots for the first time I saw Star Wars.
I wonder how many more annoying noises they can put in this.
Well, let Lumpy talk again.
On the entire Tatooine system, effective immediately. All inhabitants will return to their homes at once.
Yes, effeminate fascist. Yeah, it just made sense that it would say oil. But I mean, why would they have to write oil on it if there are a million of those? You would know that that's where the oil goes.
Can we get back to commercials, please?
No.
Wait, now she's got to sing.
Penis-headed saxophonists for the win.
Please, I have enough aggravation.
How can you make those heads flesh cut? Those are.
All right, we're an hour and 25 minutes in. This is the first time I've actually regretted starting a YouTube channel. So
you got 30 minutes to go. I think we're. Dude, it gets worse. It gets worse. But then it gets better. But then it gets worse.
Gentlemen,
all
I don't know
right.
how to tell you this, but
Come on, guys. We can do this. Here's the thing about this. This isn't about enjoying it. It's about having done it. You're gonna say, "I saw it. I saw it." All right. Leave me alone. I saw it. That's what you're gonna be able to say.
Empire has closed us down.
Get out of the bar. She's saying.
Come on, Biff Band. Do
so
it.
far, the best thing that's come out of this is Tow Bar.
Tow Bar.
Oh, Boar?
It's all right. I'll read.
Do you think we would get in trouble if we made Tobor t-shirts? Because I guarantee you that copyright is lapsed.
Dude,
You could do a Tobor comic book. I'm sure that it's public domain.
After stealing Solo comes Tobor.
Tobor.
I'm not, because guys, this is where you're going to find out. You know, this is where you're going to find out how much perseverance Jeremy has. I am not drinking. I'm not going to drink. And I'm going to make it through this. And Tobar is with me. We're going to do it.
Why does everyone's head look like the head of a penis? Why? What is going on?
It was the 70s. Dicks were funny.
I guess.
I said we're closed.
I wonder if B. Arthur is also enforcing a racist policy towards droids.
Curfew on this planet. Everybody has to leave right now.
That would be good. I'd like to see that one scene from A New Hope over again, but with L337. We don't serve her kind in here. What, bitch?
My kind?
Yeah. Oh
my kind slave away the galaxy behind the scenes to make the whole thing work. It's like, shut up. Didn't somebody blow you up once?
All right. All right, I'll sing. This is me.
It's going to be like the Red Wedding.
I wish.
Not that good.
Stirring occasionally says reality isn't. Yeah, people are always demanding that I sing. And I'm like, all right, I'll sing. And then this happens. Now you're going to get the lyrics to this song. Dan Fuente says this is better than The Last Jedi, but at least it's not destroying the franchise. Nearly did. Oh.
Just one more round, friend.
Oh my God.
Now you know, when you hear this song, now you know what the lyrics are.
Jeremy, just as an update, Tobor launched in 1978 and was priced between $13.99 and $22.99. By 1980, Tobor was only $5.99 or less.
When was it released?
1978.
At $13.99 to $24.99?
Yeah, it depended on where you bought the
Shit!
It
That's
went up in
expensive
value.
as hell, though.
But it was remote control.
That's still expensive for that time.
It's Tobor, bro. You should be paying a high premium for Tobor.
That's the shirt. The shirt needs to say it's Tobar, bro. It's Tobar, bro. And then people are like, what does that mean? You're like, it's if you don't know, bro, then you don't need to talk to me. It's Tobar, bro.
I can get something mocked up by the end of the weekend.
Let's do it.
It's Tobar, bro.
Hey, it's a giant rat.
It's a mouse. Was that in? Is that canon?
I guess. So is Ballsack Head right there.
Yeah.
The giant rat was actually
in it.
Say goodbye, friend. I want to cover this song. I don't know how to play it.
I see it now. It's Tobar, bro. That's right. Next time somebody's like asking you, like trying to come at you, you're just like, yo, it's Tobar, bro. They're like,
instead of it's Chinatown Jake, it's Tobar, bro.
Hail Tobor. How many people are going to change their screen name to Tobor now?
I'll be very impressed. Tobor the Great.
It's turbo time.
Tobor. Tobar is Rabbit, so it'd be Tobor.
Yeah. It's turbo time. Turbo time. I can't say it when I'm doing Arnold voice.
It's Tobor time. I can't even do Arnold himself. Tobar should be his wife.
Tobar Jeremy. Oh boy.
Beep boop. That's all it says.
Look at Greedo dancing. He's got one move.
Well, I mean, he was shot. There's Michael Myers.
Oh. That's zombie Luke Skywalker.
That was exactly what I was gonna say. It did look just like him.
Whoa, is that Luke with two U's?
The three Y's. Skywalker.
Good night, friend.
Good night, friends.
Good night, B. Arthur.
At least her hair isn't purple, though. You know what I mean? Say what you want.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of purple-haired space weirdos, I was watching The Founder right before we did this, and it had Laura Dern in it.
Great movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie, and I was just waiting for Michael Keaton to break up with her.
Yeah. It's a punishment. Joe Marone, okay, if we have a Comicsgate convention, this special needs to be playing in the background.
I mean, we want people to show up, though.
I know, people will leave. Look, we've lost 10 people since she started singing. But you know what? We happy few. We 875 happy few. We'll survive this together as a band of brothers. What do they say?
This is how we have to exit the bar at Star Wars Celebration.
Oh, here comes the sad part.
You're such a dear friend.
Thank you, Ballsack Head.
Not even Tobor can save us.
They should have had Dan Aykroyd in this.
Is that a tear, friend? In your eye?
That's sad. This is really sad.
Tobor did nothing wrong. Tobor lives matter.
So this has a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes.
This has
Really?
33%?
That's a lot.
Yeah, 19 audience score.
That's irony. It's all irony.
Let's
6
see
turning,
what-
4 burning. I can see why B. Arthur took the job at Roman unemployment office. At the Roman unemployment office.
Hell Tobar. Tobar as fuck.
Oh, this guy stayed behind. What a creepy. Oh, Jesus, that's a long time to turn off your monitor.
I'm trying to look up some more behind the scenes stuff based off of this terrible, terrible film.
That was future Star Wars content. All of the technology you see here is future Star Wars content.
We leave at once.
Tobar versus Cyberfrog.
I would do it.
Stay here.
Tobar
There's a
shot
male
first.
missing from this household, and I want you to be here when he returns.
Tobar Indiegogo.
It's possible he's one of the rebels we're looking for.
Tobor. Tobor the Great. There's a movie called Tobor the Great.
Mike Zero never warned us about this.
There were 2 directors for this.
Because Reason says, of course, EVS knows Shakespeare, whatever the guy's name is. Now they're gonna beat Lumpy. Shadow looming over him. Oh, don't do it. Oh, commercials, thank God.
All right, cool.
Can we get another Tobar?
What's wrong? Oh, one of those headaches.
Tobor.
Are they going for a Idol commercial?
Strong, okay.
Where the hell are they? Inside the moon?
Are they gonna make out? Nope, guess not.
They're going to a Bennigan's.
All of these are safe used as directed.
What's up, John Holmes?
Combines that safety with extra strength. More strength than any
Johnny
regular
what?
tablet.
What a terrible name, Anison. For
Anison.
Combines safety
That's
with
what
sex.
Anison.
it's a suppository.
Yeah, hoes deserve a second look.
Woolite. Woolite's still around, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought she was naked for a minute.
Whoa!
Oh!
Stay in shape.
That's late
Stay
night.
soft.
Whoa.
Colors stay bright and lively.
When clothes look and feel this nice,
Frankie.
I
Yes,
feel
it's
beautiful.
That kind of took me back to when I used to watch that scrambled porn and trying to like see if I could see a boob through it.
Yeah,
So-
trying to make it out.
Yeah. Oh,
More of it.
yeah.
Damn, this is great. Suddenly it got good.
It's Tobor time.
I take back what I said about the 70s. But yeah, this requires John Holmes to come in, ladies, and zip. This is definitely 70s porn. Really good chef.
Jeremy?
Yeah, Ron Jeremy, maybe.
He's actually fun to watch, in other stuff besides porn.
Yeah. Why does a bar in an illegal port have a last call? That's a good question. Really good chef.
White people.
Go ahead. You say it again.
Two cracker asses. What the hell?
There's corn in the middle of an egg McMuffin. There's an egg in the middle of an egg. No.
This was America, though. These guys build America. These crackers.
You're really getting close.
I'm pretty sure Egg McMuffins are still made the same way 40 years later.
God, McDonald's is annoying. Oh, good. There's more commercials.
Holiday special will continue in a moment.
Isn't that the guy from One Day at a Time?
What's coming on?
Next,
Oh.
it's fun in the sky on Flying High when the girls
Flying High.
take
Oh.
it off. And Pam
Take
has
it
a
off.
great layover.
Is that Steve Perry?
It is.
Is that really him?
Yeah.
Climb aboard a wild.
Oh, what the holy hell?
Ravishing Rick Rude.
What was that? That was on TV once?
From Lincoln Mercury are
What I'd like right now is for all you fat, lazy, out of shape bitches to know what I'm talking about.
Sweat hogs.
Yeah.
You know, all of these are on the bottom of lakes now. All these cars, and you can picture it.
Comparably equipped is priced over $500 less than Toyota Corona wagon and rated 23 cubic feet.
Such
linear.
simpler
That's
times.
great, Zephyr.
Yeah, I know.
Before the SJWs took over.
At the sign of the little
Definitely.
cat.
Ooh, The Wiz. I've never seen that movie.
All across the country.
Oh, I haven't either. I know what it is, but I've never seen it.
He's on down the road.
Diversity.
No, well, yeah, there was one white girl there. No, she liked it. Ah.
The Wiz. It's joy. It's laughter. It's
I was in it one time. I shamefully admit that I was in The Wiz at Pennsauken High School. I was in The Wiz production. I was one of the Munchkins.
How short were you back then?
I was the same height. I had to scrunch down, but I had to dance. I sucked at everything. I just wanted to be in the play. Couldn't sing, couldn't dance, couldn't act. They put me in that play.
Dance, gotta get on the spotlight.
Yeah, so I was like a munchkin,
Stormtrooper's a dick, and he's too tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're finally here!
Throw him over. Look at his lips. Oh, Chewbacca's here.
Whoop his ass. Rip his fucking arms out.
Bites the bullet.
Don't shoot him. Look at Han Solo creeping up. The guy's got a gun already.
Oh!
Go get him.
Yes!
Yay! That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
Fuck
Little
him
Indiana Jones there. Man, our Harrison Ford. Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
He probably was thinking to himself, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
It's okay, everybody.
Now
it's okay,
what?
everybody, I can act.
Where did the other stormtroopers leave?
You can tell Harrison Ford was not Harrison Ford back then, because he would have never given this much effort for this.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to, but I can't. I got to get back to the Falcon before somebody.
I gotta go back to normal, unstinky people. I'm sorry.
We're here for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I think his voice has changed.
Does he have fleas?
Come on, I'm just teasing.
Space, please.
Please.
Have a nice life day, but
Goodbye. Yeah, have a nice life. Day, whatever.
Chewie,
Goodbye.
check and see if the coast is clear, will you?
Chewie's the specter of death back there. Not happy to see his wife.
Well, would you be happy to go back? Oh, what the fuck?
Those two have something going on. Han Solo cucked Chewbacca. You can tell. Oh, I see a resemblance now. He might be Han Solo's kid. Whoops. Things happen. Things happen.
Jealous.
See you later, cuck.
Oh, no thinking about that shower.
That was a little uncomfortable.
That was uncomfortable.
That was very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay, all right. You gave him his...
Take care.
That was a free gun.
Yeah, I feel like you would take that back on board the Falcon.
Yeah, he didn't have a gun with him. Why wouldn't he keep it?
Why does Chewbacca pick up his gun to go hug his family?
That's what I'm saying. He's like, now I'm going to get you. Look at him. Look at the death in his eyes. Come here.
We should dub this. We should download higher quality copies and dub this whole thing ourselves for Christmas for the listeners.
Absolutely. He's like, what were you doing while I was gone?
Did you watch any of that 3D porn without me?
Look, she's like, I thought he wasn't going to come home.
This is just another dude playing a lady Wookiee.
Yeah. Oh, don't kiss. Go for the neck. He's like, I can smell Han Solo on you, all over you. You little strumpet.
This is so awkward. God.
It is really awkward.
This is Wookiee for I love you, I know.
Super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I've watched some fucked up shit on the internet. This is very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Chewie's like, I know you have needs. I understand.
But I have to answer the store first.
Total cock.
Weird handheld camera look. Shoot him!
Shoot him! Oh, it's our Carney. Shoot him.
How to make a guy feel welcome.
He got his Oscar. He peaked in 1975.
Yeah. So 3 years later, he's humiliating himself on green shag carpet in a Wookiee house.
What the hell's a Wookiee?
This is a general alert. Calling Officer B4711. Officer B4711. We are unable to reach you on your comm link. Is there a...
No, we're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you? I wish Han would pull that shit again.
That would be fun. He left them there. He murdered a stormtrooper and then left them there to suffer the consequences. Han had somewhere better to be.
Yeah, him and Carrie Fisher had a date.
We have two-way communication, Trader Sondan. Is this a report about the missing trooper?
It is, sir. Trooper B4711 was here with 3 other men. They left and he remained. As soon as they had gone...
And now he is remains.
...from this house and he robbed me blind. Then he took off for the hills.
Very well.
He believes
we'll
him.
send out a search party.
Thank you.
That's why the Death Star was blown up.
Yeah, we'll search the bottom of your treehouse.
We got 14 more minutes. How many of those minutes are going to have commercials?
I don't know.
Not enough.
Oh yeah, there are. Don't worry, there are.
Sweet.
You got to watch the Johnson outboard motor commercial, Jeremy. The words are literally you, your kids, and your Johnson.
This day is for you. Have a
You gotta watch this Mego commercial for a game called Ball Busters in the 70s. Came out right about this time. Ball Busters.
Oh, Busters.
Playing with his wife, he's like, "You're a ball buster," and she looks at the camera and winks. It's hilarious. Ball Busters by Mego. Look it up, guys, in the chat. 854 people have survived to this point. I'm very proud of you guys.
You're stronger than we are.
People are saying, thank God, only 13 more minutes. Yeah, but the best is yet to come. Arturus says, I see your toe bore is as big as mine. Gojirify, I saw John Williams at Hollywood Bowl do the score to this live to screen with LA Philharmonic, not the Hollywood special. I'd go see that shit. Because reasons, myself and a few others kept up with the timestamp. Don't thank us, it's our pleasure. No longer updating, it's almost over. Thank you so much, because reasons. Yeah, now they're gonna watch this. This is weird. Merry Christmas. Here's our unholy communion.
Are those the Shankara stones?
Yeah, they are.
Shankara. I wish Molaram would just pop up and rip all their hearts out.
Vince Garrett says my penis has turned black and fallen off. This happens, you know. There they are in red robes in the sky together.
Is this real life or is this just fantasy?
God, this is weird. Are they all dead?
This is not. Tobar would not approve of this.
This is like Dr. Seuss level shit right now.
Walk towards the light, all of you.
This is what Carol Ann saw in Poltergeist when she was stuck in the TV. Mommy!
Oh my God! And then a Star Destroyer comes and shoots them all.
And that was the end.
Commercials.
Yes.
Yes, here we go. Oh, General Hospital?
Get
like
some
the
happiness
oh
going.
no.
Spread a little cheer.
Is this the new Flash, Ethan?
Wish and well bouquet. It's such a wonderful way to wish folks well.
It's a male
With
stripper.
Patty for good luck.
Feel better. Hey, that dude was the dad from Small Wonder.
Almost anywhere.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
The FTD Wish and Well bouquet.
Everybody's got to
with a
work.
Good luck pen.
Yeah.
It's very therapeutic. Those FTD.
Yes. See
really
ya.
get around for you.
Yeah, he's not creepy.
Woo!
She's dead.
Girls, I bought a lot of underwear for my man.
Oh my God.
Underwear commercial.
Remember Fruit of the Loom?
This is not how you sell underwear.
So you got 2 sets of grapes, you got an apple, and then you've got what, a rotten banana? What is that
The
thing?
Superband waistband, that's real
Oscar the
clever.
Grouch.
For my
Yeah.
men and my money,
I guess he's a pear.
Men's cotton
Oh,
briefs,
God.
only $1.30. A great buy in briefs.
Heidi White.
No one ever got laid wearing a pair of those.
My father calls me a lot long distance, and also he's started running. I'm a runner.
Nothing more than feelings. I gotta play this
He
song.
wanted to enter a race with 3 generations, and he said, "I'm training at the Y every
Yeah,
day on my
those
lunch
white
hour."
tighty whities.
Get
I
one of your
mean,
children
they
to
were
do it,
made
too.
for
Get them
streaks.
ready. Get one of your children to do it so that we can have 2 generations in a race in the
That's
spring.
what they are.
Just so
No,
exciting.
everyone who wears them has streaks. What the hell?
$300 for a blazer? Not for me. If
What
you
store
shop well,
just floats?
you can look just
What
as
is
good
this?
for $78. Dressing well doesn't take a lot of money. It just takes good sense. No-nonsense pantyhose makes good sense. They're sheer and they fit well. Ventilated cotton line
Oh, the
panties-
crotch, the crotchola there.
The ventilated area. Wow. The fact that they
In pantyhose, that means
Yes.
no-nonsense fit, no-nonsense comfort, no-nonsense price.
That's right.
Yes, not PC. Just show it.
All right, here we go. Not enough cyanide, a decent amount of cyanide, says Stirring occasionally. Some people are trying to kill themselves. No, it's all fun.
I do like how they basically re-instrument or redo the Star Wars score throughout this thing.
So right now, Jim Jones is lying in bed when this aired, at this point, making plans for the next day.
Well, wait, didn't he commit the crime in Africa?
Yeah.
Wasn't he in it would have been during this screening, probably.
Definitely.
Because
Oh, yeah, you're right.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Wow. Chewbacca in red.
It is indeed true that at times like this, Artu and I wish that we were more than just mechanical beings. And we're really alive. So that
Just
we could
shut up.
share your feelings.
God, this performance is terrible.
All right.
Hey, look, you put your outfit on for the first movie.
Yeah. With no bra.
I don't want it no more, guys. I don't want it.
I think Harrison Ford has makeup on, like eye makeup.
Here we go.
This holiday is yours. But we all share with you the hope that this day brings us closer to freedom and to harmony and
She was. She's a cutie pie.
no matter how different we appear.
This is called Carrie's Cocaine Karaoke. That's right. Get ready.
I hope that this day will
She insisted on this, by the way.
we can reconfirm our dedication and our courage.
Jeremy, this is gonna
and more
hurt
than
you.
Anything else, our love for one another.
This is gonna hurt
The
you.
promise of the tree of life.
I'm leaving. I'm done.
No.
I'm done, guys. Oh my god.
I like that her head is tilted to the side. And the other side. Peter Mayer says, I want to donate a tow bar to Comicsgate, find a decent price, and I will super chat it to Ethan. Peter, just find one on eBay if you want to. I'll buy it if you want to super chat me. Harrison's like, oh my god.
Hannah's very jealous that she's kind of touching Chewie in some inappropriate ways while she's singing.
Yeah. Mark Hamill's trying not to laugh. We have to. I need to take a screenshot of that and send it to Mark Hamill on Twitter and say, what were you thinking? Right here.
Oh, it is the 40th anniversary. I'm sure he'll respond.
Even Chewie regrets it. He's like, it's not even worth getting felt up right now.
No.
I take back my compliments about the music.
A day to watch VR Wookiee porn with your family. Oh my god, it's in her eyes. Look. Oh. Everyone is frankly stunned. They didn't know if they were supposed to be dancing or not.
All right, I'm into this music.
It's the best music from the movie.
Heck yeah, I love it. I love it so much. Are they going to play the same exact music? Are they going to change it?
Really good chef.
Yeah,
is this an Illuminati wedding of C-3PO and R2-D2? Yes. 6 turning.
Okay, it's worth it. It's worth it for this music.
Here comes the good part.
It's worth it. I'm fucking hyped. I'm fucking hyped.
Here's the thing to remember, though. If you sat through all this as a kid on TV in 1978, you got to catch these glimpses of the real movie. There was no, like, you get to see this. You'd have to go to the movie theaters to see that.
It's the only lightsaber appearance in this whole thing.
Yeah.
There's Obi-Wan.
It's worth it for this music. It's worth it. It's worth it.
I'm so glad that you're right on the same timing with me, because when you're singing it, you're right on cue.
Tow bar and this music makes it all worth it. That's it. Woo!
6 turning, 4 burning. Tow bar or not tow bar? That is the question. Joe Marone. Oh, sorry.
Oh no! I didn't shoot you. I was laughing. Like,
it's like, this is the music. This is the good part.
Go back to Joe, man.
There's a little bit of shame in Chewie's eyes.
There's a little bit.
He's just
that's
like,
okay. It makes me it's like that music is perfect because it's like it's a celebration that we all made it through that bullshit together, and that music is a celebration of that. We all come together.
4 minutes left, Jeremy.
We're still not done.
Fuck! Damn it! No!
Back to the Wookiee house.
Fuck, don't take this.
The next day.
Have it. Let me have it. All right, go ahead.
Like you.
No, wait a minute, Jeremy. No.
This air freshener is so effective it works 2 ways.
Oh.
There we go. Here's the toy commercial.
Okay.
Damn.
Now, the Earthlings at Kenner have asked my associate and me to present the Star Wars collection. Truly
Let's see it.
remarkable toys and games for your children.
That you can't have until next June, because we didn't produce them.
No, they would have been out at this point.
78? Are you sure?
Yeah, because Christmas '77 was when they couldn't get them out.
Kenner's Star Wars action figures.
Everybody raises their hands in a Nazi salute.
Oh, dude, that guy Retroblast that I do videos with, he made a video about how Han Solo can salute Nazis. God, I wish I had this.
Look at that. I've never seen that.
You've never seen a Death Star playset?
No.
Oh, dude, it's got everything. It's like $800.
This is the best commercial I've ever seen. I'll buy all these right now.
I'm really disappointed it didn't end on that music and that look from Chewie where he's like, "Why the fuck did you sit through this shit?" You know, because that's basically what that look is from Chewie. That's the perfect way to end this.
weekend photographer.
I want an HD screenshot of Chewbacca's face just staring at you.
Judgmental Chewbacca.
Judgmental Chewie's watching you fap.
Somebody has to get a high quality image of that and meme that. That'd be great.
Choose a wine with a taste that says.
Look at his nice curly hair. He's drinking cheap wine.
Only in the 70s could a guy like that get laid.
Press yourself with the colon. It's back. It's back. Merry Christmas, everyone.
No.
It's Christmas morning and Jonestown Massacre just occurred.
Ralphie opened up his Red Ryder.
It's time to kiss my son full on the lips.
Oh my god, this is weird.
I don't want to do this.
You've already done it, bro.
No. Like I was accepting the end when I thought that was the end.
It's not the end.
I know that, Ethan. Thank you for reminding me again.
We've got part 2, 3, and 4 that are lined up after
this whole weekend.
Yeah.
I just wish they could have ended it that way. That would have been better.
No, the next holiday special is Flag Day and then Horror Day. And
all my enthusiasm is gone now.
I know you don't care about Star Wars anymore, do you?
I'm done. I was fine when we ended on that, but then I have to go through this, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy.
Here's the cast, by the way. Patty Maloney is Lumpy. Patty Maloney.
Still better than Ewoks.
Hey, I just want to say fuck you to all these people. All of you that are listed. Fuck you all. Every name on that screen. Fuck you. And the treehouse. Fuck you too.
It's White Emion.
Fuck Gary Smith. Ken Welch, Joe Layton, Mitzi Wells, fuck you all. Steve Binder, fuck you. Especially fuck you. Written by all you people, fuck you. You barely wrote anything. You just said Chewbacca screeches. Chewbacca's family screeches. That's all you wrote. Screw you.
Whoever's responsible for dragging that ending out, Peter Jackson style ending, I'm not happy with it.
They say it pays to advertise, but Marcellus
it was
and Sam
Nelvana.
don't care for the way they're going to be used in an advertising campaign. So fasten your seatbelts for Flying High with guest stars.
Yeah, I want to see that. That looks
Lyle
sexy.
Wagner and Bobby Sherman next.
Lyle Wagner was in it. Lyle Wagner.
I will say, I'm not happy with the ending, but it's better than fucking Broom Kid, okay? Let's go ahead and establish that right now, okay?
Yeah.
Hashtag better than The Last Jedi.
Yeah, hashtag better than Broom Kid.
Broom Kid sucked, dude. I hated Broom Kid. This ended okay.
It's the worst.
Oh my god, screw everybody who did this. F you all. All of you are going to hell. All of you.
And amazing facts about the Hollywood special? No thanks. Or the holiday special?
There's more.
No, thank you, Minty.
I want to thank everyone who joined us today. Let me speed through the rest of these super chats. This is great, guys. Thank you. Joe Marone, I can watch the worst crap if the music's good. She can actually sing, and the score throughout was good. Really? You thought so? Dan Fuentes, it would have been great if she paused to snort a line mid-song. Surely they would have edited it out, but then again, maybe not. Dan Fuentes, thank you. Gojirify, hard to believe that Leia ignored Chewie at the end of Force Awakens after she did so much for his family here.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Gark777, EVS, you need to ask Mark Hamill what he was thinking, but make sure you hashtag still not worse than The Last Jedi. I will. Peter May, and all of you should too. Peter Mayer, I feel like I've been to war with you gentlemen. Semper Pi. Semper Pi, you too. Yeah, Kurahi. Harry Bergeron, Marshall from Land of the Lost was selling wine there. Yeah, that's correct. Because reasons Chewie is always judgy, props to that hairy bastard. Heather C, you need to watch Ewoks Battle for Endor next. Jeremy, that's on you. That's all you. You want to do Ewoks Battle for Endor? I'm in.
I'm down.
Okay, let's just do the worst Star Wars shit. Be fun. Evil Ash 3373. Thanks for doing this, guys. Here's some pie money for you. This was better than all the Disney Star Wars movies. Peter Mayer, Jeremy, don't be a bitch. A biatch, he said. You know.
Biatch?
Yeah, but you guys say that, but I mean, Jeremy like wasn't prepared for any of that.
And I don't drink. You gotta, and I still made it through it.
Yeah, some of us were kind of drunk. Not Jeremy. He did that sober, and that was hard.
Yeah, so grown ass man made it through it without drinking. How about that?
Right. Stirring
How much
occasionally
Mountain Dew did you have?
Actually, none.
Okay.
So,
are you still drinking Mountain Dew?
I love Mountain Dew.
All right. I would love to find a Tobor the Robot. You guys got to see it. I would love to see a Tobor the Robot because I will. Should we all? Are we making a T-shirt? Are we making a poster?
We have to make a Tobor.
Let's make it a thing right now.
Yeah, we have to make a Tobar. So it's Tobar, bro. Like that is something that only the Fandom Menace is going to understand, and it doesn't really have to mean anything. Like you could just enter a random conversation, and you'll be like, "Yo, it's Tobar, bro," and they're like, "What?" And then the joke is like they're like, and if only someone from the Fandom Menace is going to kind of give you a head nod, like it's kind of like Fight Club, like, oh shit, you're in the Fandom Menace. That's how it's going to go. It's Tobar.
I guess
bro.
I could work out a design this weekend, like tomorrow.
It's
all right,
Tobar,
I found it. I just bought it. It's on.
I know it's not Tobar, but that's the way I'm saying it. Tobor.
Tobar.
Robot backwards. Robot spelled backwards.
Tobor. It's Tobor.
Look at this. He's never been used. He's in his original box. Stickers unused or applied. Robot remote support module. It's all there, man. From 1978. Brand new. This is great. Okay. Ryan's mom can't cook, says stirring occasionally, but I don't know who Ryan is. T-Land, take a swig for the sober man. I will right now. Thank you, everyone, for enduring the Star Wars Holiday Special complete 1978 with us. We love you. Peter Mayer, Jeremy loves Mountain Dew. I apologize profusely. I love Mountain Dew. Thank you so much. Guys, have a great night. We'll see you on Tuesday at my channel. I get 2 of these in a row. You guys get to come back. Tuesday, Comic Artist Pro Secrets for the High Council. And I think we will talk to Jeremy about doing one of the Ewoks movies on next Friday, if he's into that.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. And see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. It's Tobor.